Hello, everyone. Hello. We're here.
Hello.
This is Leo, and this is I'm Yohanan, Serpent, and we're starting the bracket right now. We're getting everybody seated, and I'm gonna update everybody's already in their seats. So we're gonna do 55 minutes of 4 rounds, maybe 3, depending on what the players want. But we'll be doing 4 rounds. So right now we're gonna have Rudy Castro versus Nico Farad coming up right now. All right, let me type in their names. And I'm assuming he's going to be playing Boba and the Mos Eisley base. And I'll have Nico Farad with his Quinlan Bows with Tarkin Town. And of course, today Django is not banned, but Triple Dark Raid and DJ is banned. Ho ho. Who would have known? All right, got Quinlan. So I'm gonna update their names now. Nico Farad. I think I typed that right. I hope don't kill me. All right, I did type it right. Okay. All right. So let's see the scoreboard looking like. Bam. All right, look what we got so far. But I think yeah, Rudy's on the left and Nico will be on the right. So everybody's starting. Once the players sit down, I will start the round. I'm going to let the players know that they should be using the thing. And now Kevin will be coming in replacing Leo. Ouch. All right. Hello, how you guys doing?
Yo, yo. What do we got on the screen? Oh, Nico?
It's
Rudy?
Nico versus Rudy. We got Boba, Mos Eisley, and Queenland Tarkin. And looks like they're already setting up, so that's good. And we got like 9 players today. Sounds pretty good. Is it too loud?
No.
A little bit loud?
No, it's fine.
It's
I mean,
good.
you can turn it down a bit. I hear you.
I just turned it
I hear
a
you
little bit
perfectly
down.
fine.
5%. All right, cool,
The
cool.
Akbar sleeves.
Akbar sleeves. Those are nice sleeves. All right. Hello, everyone. 2 viewers, 4 viewers. I know we probably got Daniel watching from home. We got Tristan watching from home. Everybody's watching from home.
Tristan's supposed to be here. He told you he wasn't coming to work.
I think he's not showing up. They told me he wasn't. It's already almost 9, so he would have.
Yeah.
He would have been. He would have been here, I guess. So we got like some new players today. We got 3 new players. It's funny how we lose some of the players, and then we just randomly get like 3 more. I'm like, damn. So maybe next week, if everybody shows up, we'll have like 15 players. You know.
Yeah, no, I think we had like 12 or 13
Good to go.
at PPG yesterday. We had a lot of people.
Oh yeah, PPG I heard was like you guys really stacked up. Okay, the rounds are starting, and let's get the show on the road right here. They got to reset their time. Their base life. You got Rudy and Nico. Awesome. So, oh, my bad. Sorry.
What happened?
They were seeing the bracket. I had it in a way.
Oh.
I just made sure people can see where they're sitting. You know, I have the bracket up, but then I forget to turn it off. All right, so I made some changes to the stream. You see, I got a little, put a little
Looks nice.
different thing going on there.
What's that in the background? What is that?
What? That's Boba's. If you want to see what it is, it's. Don't freak out, guys.
Oh yeah, the fire spray.
Yeah, it's the fire spray. Well, it took it off here, but not on the stream because it doesn't update.
That's fire though.
That's good though. It didn't freak anyone out. All right, so looking like let me bring up the card selector here. See what we got going on. I'm gonna make sure everybody's sitting down. I feel like we're missing like some people on seat 3. Oh, I guess they're playing over there. They just stayed sitting down. Is it really Lewis and Richie? Wow, they literally just stayed where they were.
You were playing earlier, a fun game.
Yeah.
Richie got him with the Luke.
Yo, what do you think of
Lewis
Luke?
is playing real different.
Luke Data Vault. What do you think, bro?
It's fun.
I think Data Vault's really good against control.
I think that it's a good deck. You just like every deck in the game, you gotta see your stuff at the right time.
Yeah, and I think Data Vault, the base alone, is so good against like mill decks, just because you get extra cards. It's harder for them to mill you out.
Yeah, but with the bigger deck, also it's like less reliable in a way.
Less reliable,
like
yeah.
Yadam is here.
Is he late? Should I? I think I could probably add him later, right? Round 2?
You want me to ask him?
Yeah, I can add him, but yeah, ask him. Yeah.
You don't want to pair him against me?
I can, but let me see if it lets me. No? All right, I guess Yadam is not joining us. Unfortunately, would have had 10 players. Would have been awesome. All right. All right, sorry guys. I know it's a little low. A lot of camera shakiness. Sorry about that. All right. It adds to the immersiveness. So Rudy is playing IG 2000, one of the new cards. And of course, today TDR and DJ is banned, except Django. But nobody plays Django here, which is very odd. IG 2000. All right.
Sorry, I was talking to him about his tournament and shit.
Oh, yeah? So he's not playing today?
He doesn't have a deck.
He doesn't have a deck? Well,
Yeah.
Django's legal today.
He doesn't have a deck like with him.
Oh, at all?
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's why I actually legalized it because of him. I heard him post it. He's like, oh, Django, like, I don't have a deck now because he's banned. But he's banned on Friday, but
He was just playing double
Yeah.
Yohanan like not that long ago.
Oh,
Or
yeah?
maybe it was someone else's.
I think for the sector he was playing Django.
No, but yeah, for that, but like
Yeah.
the week before he was playing
Okay.
Yohanan. All right, I'm pretty sure he wasn't playing
he like-
Django.
Wait, you want to commentate with your dad? I
And
prefer.
he's eating right now. He's eating
Oh, he's
Taco Bell.
eating. Oh, I'll ask him if he wants to commentate. It'd be a great commentator.
He's munching out, so probably if you want, like
Yeah.
later, let him eat.
Okay, no, I'll leave him alone. I'm not gonna bother him now.
No, that boy's balls deep
He's-
in that.
he is
He's balls deep in
hungry.
the Taco Bell.
He is hungry. All right, what did yo? I think Queenland's gonna pop off the set. Queenland was the only one dealing with like getting top 4 and 3 at the SQs.
Yeah, he's cute.
You know what's crazy? A lot of these big, besides the SQs, I know there was a lot of Django, but they weren't winning everything.
Yeah.
It was mostly like some random P at yellow winning, or like, I don't know.
He goes good into certain matchups, and sometimes he has bad matchups. That's the problem with Django. Though sometimes his matchup does a lot, but if it's like a clear deck and all he's gonna do is clear you, and take you to the long game,
Yeah,
he ain't gonna really do.
and looking at the results here for all the tournaments, so far, I mean, look, Boss Blue, Red Django, I mean, Target
big
Django,
right now.
he hardly won anything. He only won Denver. So they banned him, but he didn't win anything.
Yeah, it wasn't like Boba.
He was just in top 8 everywhere.
What did he win?
But he hasn't
Where
won
is that?
anything.
Italy? What is it? I don't know.
The Italian one he did win, the sector in Italy. These are like minor and major tournaments, but they're pretty stacked. This 100 tournament, like Han Yellow won, I mean, obviously with DJ, but the UK one with 400 players
God damn.
was Boss Blue.
Bro, Greece Store Showdown, 21 people.
Yeah, but it was a store showdown, which
That's
is
funny.
20s for a
Oh,
showdown.
no, wait, it wasn't.
It's a
it
showdown.
was Piet Blue. It was Piet Colossus. It
Yeah,
was in Canada.
Colossus.
That's funny. In Canada. Sabine CO won in a 21-player tournament. As well.
Yeah, I think in this tournament and the one in France with 37, Sabine, I'm looking to see Queenland. What the hell? What is that? Kylo Yellow? Oh, Phasma Green? Some crazy stuff. Now we're going to get crazy stuff.
Phasma is actually not bad.
Yeah. The reason they banned Django is because he's like everywhere. He's filling up the whole top 8. But he's not winning everything, which is crazy.
It's because I think they run into each other a lot.
Yeah, no, they beat each other up, and then one random control deck like Boss Blue winning the sector in UK. Obviously, like our Denver had like 6 Djangos or 5 in top 8, and one Luke Data Vault. I don't know what
Maybe
else.
our meta is different from everybody else. Maybe people
Yeah, you
like
see?
in other places they just play different shit.
5 Djangos, 1 Yellow Han.
Let's say Shanghai.
Look.
Oh no, wait, never.
Quinlan is there? Quinlan's everywhere. He hasn't won anything, I think. Yeah, he hasn't won anything, but he's always in a top 8 somewhere. It looks like Rudy's at 22, man. Nico at 7.
Yeah, I think he got
I mean, no, I think he got it. But, I mean, that fire spray can hit really hard, but is he going to scoop? Yeah, I think he scooped. So it's a, what is it, 1-0? 1-0 to Nico, right?
Yeah, let's see.
Did he scoop? No, he hasn't scooped. Yeah, I mean, it is like 8 HP. I mean, something can happen. If he gets rid of Queenland right now, I mean, it is Boba Yellow.
Yeah,
Like,
he could hot shot blast him and daring raid.
Yeah, I mean, like,
He
he's
could
got
just do
yellow
some funny
cards.
shit.
I mean, yellow got a big nerf, bro. This Wednesday. DJ, I think, honestly, like, TDR was the real problem.
TDR was an issue because all these new vehicles that came out just,
Yeah.
bro,
It's the
TDR,
vehicles.
Radiant 7, TDR, War Juggernaut, all that.
Everything.
Surprise strike.
TDR
Game over.
everything.
Oh, no, wait.
You could TDR anything. You could TDR Devastator for 6.
No, look, watch. Imagine he's going to daring raid him. This would be funny.
He has to, he has to hit him for the 2 and then 8.
No, he's just surprise strike him.
Oh my God. Oh, he bombardment?
No, it got discarded by Spark.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, because I'm like, where's the damage? I mean, he could kill him here.
Lice. Figured it
Nah,
out.
he's
He got it.
toast.
Wait, let's
Nah,
see.
it's over. Wait,
He
he's
could
got a
have
lot of
bounce.
cards.
Yeah, he could bounce it.
He got a lot of cards, yeah.
Good
Oh,
bounce.
yeah, he's
He
going to
has a
whale it?
bounce.
Oh. One. You good? You'll be back?
I'm always something to drink. I'm fucking.
All right, go ahead. He's getting something to drink, guys. Looks like Nico's up 1. All right. They're going to reset their scores. Is that your damn? All right, let me be right back, guys.
He doesn't need it, Bubble. Yeah, he doesn't need it. That guy about to fuck bitches.
No, I'm talking about the Sabine player, so he could clear the upgrades. That sucks, right?
Bubble, too big is my middle name. Nah, I like this. My voice is live?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're here in Swiss, round 1 for the ROK tournament for Star Wars Unlimited. We got some interesting matchups, I guess. Red and yellow, both sides. One side hero, one side villainy. Let's see if Boba Fett can beat the Quinlan. What do you think, Kev?
I don't know. I think that he is fully capable of coming back. This Boba deck is really strong, and he has 25 HP, so he just really hurt him. He sparked the planetary bombardment out of his hand. I think that would have helped him a lot.
I'm not a huge fan of Planetary Bombardment. I think that card is, hot take, pretty terrible At least anytime I had that card in my deck or I cited it in the tournament, it just felt like it could have been anything else.
I figure. It kind of helped him here. He had he had like board state on him. He had like complete.
Who had the bombardment? The Quinlan?
No,
Oh,
he had
the Bobby?
Boba had bombardment, and Quinlan had like board presence. So
Gotcha. I think this matchup is really board centric. Whoever ends up getting the board is going to be in a better spot, and Boba really needs to find a ship coming into his flip turn. Even though he has great stats on the ground, I don't think he really pairs as well as his piloted side. But this is where Boba feels to settle down. Like the fact that his opponent has Target Town, has board presence, is going to make it hard for Boba Fett to come back in this game, in my opinion, unless he starts seeing some very powerful space units. Yeah, he just needs some space units because, as we can see, Quinlan has the ground kind of covered. The moment that Boba starts playing on the ground, you give initiative to Quinlan to go ahead and take it over. And if we can get at least some initiative in the space, then we might be cooking.
Let's see.
Hola. So let's see what's going on.
And this is Rudy. I think this is like Rudy's first time trying this deck out. He just picked this up. Oh, that's a good chip.
So the first deck I actually built after the Django ban was Boba Fett. I mean, there's just like a timeline here. Obviously the Fets are broken. Every Fett has been banned, so this one's got to be broken too, right? I mean, just yeah, he's the next one to get banned. It's just the way of the way of Star Wars universe. So
Wait till they start deploying him and putting Boba Fett's armor on him.
oh God, no.
God, that board is crazy.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, see, this is the problem, right? So we spent our turn. We spent 3 mana playing this guy, and this guy's doing nothing, and my opponent's going to go hit you for 20. Not actually 20, but like, you know, we're going to be so, yeah, look at this amount of damage. He's even surprise striking him. He's giving him, yeah, it's just, he's going to be, there's too much of a deficit in damage, and this is where you can start taking your opponent hostage. And this is a term that I learned a lot as I was playing the Django Fett in the tournament for Denver, is that after your opponent gets to a certain amount of life, they just have to claim, because they can just be dead to any of my claims.
Mm-hmm.
So the Boba Fett having no removal, ooh, he's on the ship.
Yes.
We're going to take down the Sabine. We got 2 more, I think, yeah, 3 more damage to put down. We'll take the Gorilla Soldier with us. We still have Quinlan as well as Ahsoka. And here's the thing that makes yellow so powerful. And I mean, it's one of the most represented colors for a reason. Imagine a free
lethal,
bamboozle here. Yeah, I mean, forget lethal, but just go bamboozle on that. You're going to be in a fantastic spot. But yeah, he's presenting 6 damage already. He just needs to show him a little bit more damage on the board. Let's see what he wants to do. Quinlan attack first. They're both pretty safe. 3-5 is a pretty strong stat line.
Yeah, it's a big butt.
Boba's going to cash in his damage here, hitting him for a nice 8 damage. And yeah, even though you can see, yeah, he's turbo behind, but 2 turns of that Boba swinging, and he would have probably closed that game up.
If he could buff it.
He's going to go ahead and deploy a Vader on the ground. I mean,
he claims it.
Unfortunately, yeah, his opponent can just claim and hit him for 3, but he opts to go for the Millennium Falcon, and with his mana tapped out, ooh, it's going to look like it's going to go to the Quinlan.
Yeah, he already got it.
He already had got game 1. Ah, man. So, yeah, kind of feels the same. I think that's how Boba just feels in general right now. I think the deck is very powerful, but it did take some side damage with the triple Dark Raid ban.
Yeah, no, because that card is ridiculous.
Yeah, that card should have never been printed, and whoever printed it should be in jail. But besides that, I mean, that card was very powerful in this deck. All the decks that could play it will play it in Boba Fett in having that card banned, you know.
It's funny to think that card went from $1 to $20 like so quick. Like with these new stuff coming out, and then they're like, yeah, like.
Well, but who would think that if you're going to print a set based around vehicles, that a card that cheated vehicles and added it to your hand and let you attack with it immediately would be a little unbalanced?
For 3 and to reduce the cost
of
the thing that you bring out.
The thing it was
basically
crazy.
Making a lot of things free, damn near free.
Do you have any idea how many times in the tournament I go tap out? Unfortunately, you know, sometimes you have to tap out to do something, and then your opponent goes, I have 6 mana up, here's 13 damage to the face with Devastator. That was absurd, you know. But that's Star Wars, baby. And that's why we're here for a nice new healthy meta.
Being a dog.
Yeah, but it be what it be. Nah, Quinlan's a very powerful deck.
You saw bad hands. You saw bad hands. There's no, you didn't have a good start. If not, because that difference in the damage in between the shit, you would have had it.
Yeah, it was
like
rough.
not even like.
Yeah, but Quinlan's a powerful deck and did well for a reason. Access to Force Throw. The leader comes out on 5. You have freaking Ahsoka Kira. Crazy-ass cards.
Yeah, just no turn 1 play just hurts.
Oh,
Especially
any
the
deck that
Boba.
has no turn 1 play is really behind in this game,
It just sucks.
unfortunately.
Feels bad.
But it is what it is. No, yeah, we got time. We got time. Well, unless you want to have someone play there. Oh, it looks like my other friend who was playing Boba Fett got clapperonied by Han as well. So, yeah, Boba Fett.
Not an easy matchup against Marcos. He plays a good Han.
No, it's just Boba Fett. You take their board away from them, and what can they really do? You know, how can they really start piling on the damage? Let's see. Do you have chat? Is there any way I can talk to chat?
Right now, there's only 4 people watching.
Well, if chat wants to say anything, has any questions, hit me with something.
Daniel Michael Martinez? Michael Martinez?
I'm super bad with names.
Some of the Broward people.
Okay. What's up, Broward peeps?
Yeah. They come in and out. So,
Yeah, it happens.
yeah. But, I mean, let me see. Talk about yourself. You were at Denver.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Denver was crazy. The meta was terrible.
Ask him, Kevin.
Django PvP.
No, I mean, what were you supposed to do? So we show up to Denver, and my heart was set on playing some sort of Han deck, some
Yeah.
sort of hero yellow. Quinlan, Han, or Kazuda, right? One of those 3 decks. And then I bashed my head in for like 2 solid days versus Django. And I'm like, dude, this is impossible. There is just no way I can have any deck.
And the Kazuda deck was crazy.
No, all of the yellow-white decks were crazy, in my opinion. I think that like the one who actually showcased, who really thought above and beyond the curve was Chris, the Han player that took it all the way up to top 4. Really big brain plays by that guy, because a deck that can make this really fat unit really does counter Django, because you would just be like, here's my Millennium Falcon, let me strap Han Solo to it, take 6 damage. They can't really clear it, and then he just goes, claim, take another 6 damage, or take 9 with Surprise Strike. What's up, Tristan? So you can do all these crazy, and he was just taking advantage of these Djangos. I played versus 4 Han Solos in that tournament, and none of them were doing that. They were all going to 7, and then I would eat them at that point. They would go deploy leader, tap your leader. Okay, here, take 12 damage.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate. So that's what I was doing.
With Django, you could easily crack 10 and then 15. And then
No, the deck can crack a crazy amount of damage, and that was my main issue. That I couldn't beat these Django decks. I couldn't deal the damage quick enough, because the fact that he can tap all your units was bad. If you played control, he had Devastator.
And were you sitting at 27 or 33? No, you had you were running the 27 base with Kazuda, right?
26.
26,
I was playing a 26er, and then so I had a friend of mine that also played Django. Surprise, surprise. But he lost to 3 Sabines. And the reasoning he lost to those Sabines is because I think that going over the top against Django was very hard, unless you were like that Yoda that slam jammed me. But going under, there was a possibility that you can deal more damage than they can handle. They're playing Tarkentown most of the time, so it's 25 health. Once you get them to 20 health, you can burn them in 2 seconds. A Wrecker, for a cause. So much can put you into lethal range, and I think that's what a lot of people did.
I think the TT is, like what I told you, the 30 HP base is more of a threat, especially with this new meta.
So the 30 HP,
That was the new meta.
I thought it was really good, because when we're playing the racing game, he's 25, I'm 30, right? Let's say I roll the dice, I have the initiative. I'm the 30 health base with initiative. I'm like, play a unit, you play a unit. I go face. What are you going to do? Trade into my unit? Hell yeah, bro. Here's another unit. Now take another 5. You know, and as soon as I start doing that and I make you trade into me, you kind of lose the game. And that was what I was doing to a lot of the aggro players. But Tarkentown obviously is very powerful. The guy who won didn't play Tarkentown, but he easily could have lost to the Tarkentown guy. It was very powerful.
Yeah,
so what do you think?
Is on like time. It's like a timely thing. You have to use it at the right time, because if not,
yes, you wanna just go ahead and remove some guy from the board. And Tarkentown is a crazy tempo card. I'm surprised it didn't get banned, but that's a discussion for another day. That one was up there, in my opinion.
That would have been the first base to get banned. Right?
That'd be the first. It's either Tarkentown or ECL. Both of them really do a little too much, in my opinion. Or at least set 1, it felt like ECL was so oppressive. Every deck ECL. Now it's like every deck
kind of
Tarkentown.
works. Like ECL just kind of makes like a normal deck like kind of like more fast and more fun, and kind of
But
like
it's
villainy decks. I like it's a great base.
no,
for-
it's
for
a great
having fun.
card.
Yeah.
I have no hate to it, but it felt in set 1 at least. Every time I played Star Wars, it was ECL every deck. At least in this set, there's a bunch of rare
Yeah,
bases.
yellow got a
Data Vault, wow, Data Vault did fantastic. Colossus, an amazing base.
no. Colossus is insane.
There's-
Data Vault, I don't know how I feel about it because I feel like it just makes it less consistent. But if you just pack a bunch of good stuff in there, it really
Who
doesn't
cares
matter.
about consistency when all my cards are good, man? But a lot of every hero deck that topped was playing Data Vault, and there has to be a reason for it. And any control deck that, you know,
The three extra HP and the extra juice helps. You know?
no, 3 HP is huge, man.
Yeah.
3
it
HP
could get
is
you
huge.
away. Yeah, it could get you. It could keep you alive. You know,
Yeah.
and make you kill them.
But again, it's the same issue. My opponent's playing a 25 health base. I'm playing a 33 health base. Let's
deck.
try and race. My deck has Restore. Good luck.
Uphill race for them. Yeah.
Yeah,
super
exactly.
uphill
They
race
have
for
to
them.
start dealing. They have to draw the nuttier curve rather than you do. You put them on it. They need to limit the base to 1. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Honestly, Tarkin Town to 1. I'll talk to the developers. We'll get it situated. But I liked how aggressive they were with the ban list. I think that a lot of people didn't expect certain cards to get banned. A lot of people didn't want stuff to get banned, but I think going heavier was good. And this is the heaviest I thought they were going to be.
To be honest, I think that they did good with the DJ ban because DJ is just
No, that was a great ban.
you could take that resource and then it just really messes. It really messes over a player.
Nah.
It's really strong.
Round 1 winner, Nick, if he wants to play your interview when you're down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Take a sit. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Get down here to commentate all night. He's not in bracket today.
I wanted to
So we
watch
have,
the games. I guess from here I'll watch the games anyways, right? Yeah, sure, I'll commentate. I have nothing else to do.
We got some commentating.
Yeah, it's just a Tristan trolling.
Oh, Ralph is there too.
Let's get it, Raf. Let's get it. So, hey, man,
What's up,
congratulations
dude?
on your round
Oh,
1
thank
win.
you,
Let's
thank you,
freaking
thank
go. So, what made you think of? Well, I mean, you've played Quinlan for a couple weeks now, and I don't think this is new for you, right?
Yeah, I got him. I'm pretty new to the game, and I bought him because he was like the cheapest meta deck last set, and it worked out. I mean, I bet right.
No, it's a good deck. Very powerful. You have a lot of fantastic force units, and let me tell you, the upgrades that the deck got with Ahsoka has been fantastic.
Yeah, 3/5. That's all that deck is. 3/5, 3/5, 3/5.
3/5s, baby.
Yeah, yeah. It really puts you ahead because it's sticky.
They're
It's
hard.
to-
They're
yeah.
hard to clear. You get good tempo with Tarkin Town.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a great deck. I mean, the way you won round 1 is kind of how I expected it to go. You make sure that they don't have units.
Right.
You take all damage to your base, and Boba without units is
Yep. You can't
pretty
do anything.
tough.
Yeah, and then with the 3/5s, you can also put some of the indirect damage on them because they're going to stick
Exactly. They're
around.
so fat.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like with Django that if you put the indirect, they're like tap it. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
But with Boba, you can be like, oh, sure, I'll go down to 1 HP. It doesn't matter.
Right, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. I've
But-
been enjoying him.
No, he's great. He does fantastic. I think Force Throw is another card that should probably be banned.
Well, they were saying
damn.
something about for the Force for set, what is it, 5? That they're going to possibly look at getting rid of some of the cards that interact with Force. Because set 5 is going to be like every unit's a Force. Imagine you can Force throw every time you get it. So,
I mean, it's a little silly.
Yeah.
Because it feels like the developers are like, yeah, we made these cards in set 1, but now we're in set 5, and God, did we fuck up set 1. It's just, bro, you can't keep doing this.
yeah, I mean, set 1's cards are strong as heck, man.
They really were. Set 1 really was above the strength of what
Yeah.
we see nowadays. But no, I can see that for sure. The next set's super force heavy, so as soon as you have all these force units, like, boom, force throw you.
Exactly, exactly.
But I think Quinlan's a great deck. It's a good choice. You have a lot of hand hate.
Yep.
I love hand hate.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I see a control deck and I salivate. I'm like, Spark, jammy communications, go.
I'm starting to realize that I was like when I play online against the control decks, I was still going aggro rather than prioritizing hand hate. But I've started to notice that, like, you know, you got to hand hate so that you can't set up, and then you can slowly put board presence and chip away. You know.
But that's a great part about yellow
Yep.
hero is the
Yep.
fact that you have Ahsoka that can do hand hate while creating a board, and Kira, which is like if you're looking like, oh my God, his only out is Super Laser Blast. I claim Kira,
Right.
call Super Laser. Now he's out of actions, and
Right,
you just
right.
take him from there.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm in love with Yellow Hero. I'm a Han enjoyer personally, but
Yeah,
Quinlan, I mean, He's been impressing me. He did really well at the tournament.
Yeah, I'm surprised. He was, what, the second most picked hero? Or
In Top Cut, he was a good percentage.
Yeah.
He was a good percentage.
I don't think he did that well at top 8. It was just Django,
Unfortunately,
basically. Yeah.
I mean, no one can do well against that
Yeah,
deck. And
yeah.
anyone that can say that Django wasn't broken, you're coping. I mean, it just is what it is.
Yeah, it was broken as heck, dude.
Yeah. I just keep seeing posts. Like, I'll be on Facebook and the Star Wars community will say, like, Django wasn't broken. It was actually drawing 2 cards. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut up.
Yeah, once you see, what is it, the tank that would, like, deal 1 damage to everything and just take away your turn 5 or whatever, turn 6. So.
Yeah, imagine you're playing a creature-centric deck, right?
Right.
You're going ahead and you're, like, trying to go wide with these 3/5s,
Right.
and they're like, here, go past your turn,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Go play
What are
some
you
more
gonna do?
units while I hit you for 12.
Yeah.
And then now you're losing the race.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
advantage Quinlan had against him was Plo Koon would just take him out immediately. So if
Yes.
you were able to snipe him out before you could do anything. But even still, I mean, you have to have it line up perfectly.
It's tough because they're such an aggressive deck, right? So early game, they're just playing units,
Right.
So when are you going to deploy the Plo Koon? How many actions do you
Right,
have?
Right.
You know, they're target towning you, you're target towning them.
Yeah,
It's a tough matchup, but it
Yeah.
can go both ways. I
Yeah.
agree. Plo Koon was a great answer, but you have to have your leader out, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, man.
But that's Star Wars, baby.
Yeah. Congrats on the most famous stream during the
Let's
most
fucking-
famous match
Let's
during the
fucking go,
stream.
baby. I got railed.
Yeah.
What's funny is I sit down versus my opponent. He shows me Yoda green. First words out of my mouth, I'm like, bro, do not Endless Legion me on stream.
Yeah.
I was like, do not do that. And he's like, what do you mean Endless Legion? I'm like, come on, man. Like, I know what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah.
I know what's about to happen. And then, I mean, I didn't mind losing to him
Right.
because it was so cool.
Right.
He was my only loss on day 1. Super nice guy.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out
seemed
to
like
him.
a cool dude, yeah.
Yeah, we had actually a really fun time playing that game.
Yeah, it looked like a fun one.
Yeah.
Marcos and I were just saying that you kept your composure when it came out. You were just like, yes, what can I do here? We would be like, oh, GG. You know?
So there was I know how crazy this sounds, but had he not summoned a regional governor and
Right.
called Devastator,
Right.
he was dead.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous Django was because
Right.
I was at 12 mana, right? He's at 16, whatever, I'm at 12.
Yeah.
I go triple dark raid into Devastator, blow up his blockers, hit him with planetary bombardment to the face, hit him for 9 to the face.
Right.
I was just trying to find a line to remove him and do it. I just didn't have the
Yeah,
resources.
you really just have to keep your composure at that point because it's
Yeah.
easy to get caught up in the moment and be like, oh, shit.
No, that was crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And I'm like, let me see if I can find a way to get out of here. And then I thought I did, but I'm like, nope, I don't have the mana.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
But that shit was cool. I've never seen anyone summon Endless Legion.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've only seen it once online, so yeah.
I want to, now I'm a believer. Now I want to Endless Legion some people
Yeah,
here
dude.
at locals.
No one will see it coming.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to be playing probably double green.
Right.
I'm not going to try to go to 16.
Right. Yeah, that was crazy.
And what's cool about Yoda, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if a lot of people know, but that card, You're My Only Hope.
Right.
So if you're less than 5 HP,
Yeah.
which I mean, sure, you can't really control that, but you kind of can with Restore. If you just put Endless Legion to the top and play that for free, that's just like, holy
Crazy.
shit, I just won the game.
Yeah. Is that what he did?
No.
No.
He just raw dog played it
Yeah,
on
right,
16.
nice.
Yeah. But he did have that option, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
But the more I looked at his deck, the smarter it was because he was playing that card that ramps from the trash.
Right.
So he would play Regional Governor, and he would always call Triple Dark Raid, which would mean that at some point in time, I'm going to have to kill this Governor.
Right.
The moment I do, he ramps it into his life, so whenever he Endless Legions, it always comes out, every time.
Oh, yeah.
So that was really smart. And then as long as he resources accordingly and doesn't get too far behind, which we did in Game 1,
Right.
then he should be good. So
Yeah.
I thought that guy's deck was really smart.
Yeah, man. Well, good
But yeah,
stuff.
thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I think we're starting round
You're starting
2
round
here.
2? All right, man. Good luck
Good
to round
stuff.
2. Let's
Yep.
see what we got set up for round 2.
Looks like Kevin and Marcos.
Okay.
Yeah,
A little
Marcos.
Sabine Han action.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Should
is
be a
cool.
fun one.
This is a cool game to watch.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Thanks, bud. Good luck. Johan, help. I don't know how to handle the stream. I haven't streamed in so long. Oh. Let me see. Perhaps I know how to do this. Nope, I don't know how to do this. I'm just going to stop pretending. I'm going to wait for Johan to show up. I don't know what I'm doing.
What do you need?
To just show up. Oh, he's playing Gar. Yeah. I think they set up.
He's new, but first tournament and new.
Okay.
He's an experienced card player.
Okay.
It's his first time playing, and here you go. And he's Sabine now. I told him go Sabine because he likes aggro.
Okay.
So talk about your first game.
Oh, no, man. My first game was actually hilarious. I tried to learn it as much as possible to take advantage of everything. So the first thing I thought, oh, okay, you know what? Let me be as aggro as possible and just take the upper hand. So I just kept worrying. That was my problem. I think I was worrying too much on the, oh, hey, take initiative, always. And I was missing out some core plays instead of like, hey, look, you can always do that one damage. Because I had which one was the one that you paid for the one? It was Raid, something Raid.
Oh, Daring Raid.
Yeah, I had the Daring Raid, and I was just so worried. I was like, oh, man. I never played it because it was something that I could just do in the first turn, like my first game. And I said, oh, you know what? Let me just be greedy. And I feel like I missed that.
I mean, a lot of people in this game get caught up in being greedy. Let me tell you, greed is too easy. You get behind like, let me not use this card here. Let me use it over there. And I mean, that's with any card game, right?
Oh yeah, of course. But it was crazy. It was definitely crazy, and especially this one that they're actually gonna play like one of the Sabine. I'm gonna learn a lot for sure because I don't know. I have seen some insane plays, especially like with Johan. Johan was like, okay, I'm gonna be playing this and do all of that, and he was able to just put a lot of pressure with record, and I was like, oh man, I want to do that. So I always kept like the record, always forgetting that, like in any like logic of a card game, if hey look, you run this amount of them, why do you want to keep them?
Yeah.
So it's like you always gonna draw, and especially in this game that you're
drawing two.
Correct. So it's not like the other games that you just draw one and you're hoping that you get something. But no, this one gives you such a like great advantage. You're just drawing two.
So I think in this game state, it's pretty interesting. So speaking of Sabine, right? What are Sabine's conditions of winning this game? Gar Saxon. What does Gar Saxon do? He plays dudes with shields. That's kind of it, and he tries to trade up. Right now, he's playing a Krennic. The Krennic stands for a 3-2 with shield, but I believe Kevin is doing the right play here and swinging for 5 at the face.
Gotcha.
It's going to be a race game. His opponent can get a value trade here, and he's already put his opponent, which I believe is Marcos, on the back foot, right? So Marcos now has to become the defense in this game.
Got it.
And sometimes, in doing so, you get a little too behind on board. So let's see what Marcos ends up doing. Does he fall into the ability of, oh, I got to trade, or does he go face? So he goes for the Boba Fett. Boba Fett, very strong card. Not specifically in Gar Saxon. What really made Boba strong in Django was the fact that he can tap dudes down and then hit them with Boba. In this deck, not so much. So in playing, so here's an interesting, actually, thing to talk about. So talking about the initiative, right? So he ended up attacking for 5. His opponent summoned Boba Fett. He could have pinged with Sabine, and then he knew his opponent was going to value trade into him, still claiming the initiative and getting the 1 damage. He opted not to, because sometimes pinging a 30 health base does feel a little scary. But let's see where Kevin takes it from here. So he's going to start off with 3 to the face. And face is the place, baby, let me tell you. Let's see how Marcos responds to this. He's going to take the free trade here with the Boba. Sure. He'll take Boba for free. Boba's effect will activate, defeating the Battlefield Marine, and then putting the initiative back on Kevin. He does not take damage, actually, because of Boba Fett's ability. So here's an interesting part. Here's an interesting part that Kevin could do. So he can ping kind of to stall the summon of Sabine. Let's see if he goes ahead and does that. Which he will. He'll go ahead and deal 1 damage to each player's base, putting the initiative back on his opponent. See what his opponent wants to do here with his mana. He goes ahead and taps, and tapping is always good for you with Sabine because that means you are allowed to not be afraid of a removal spell. His opponent's going to go ahead and tap for 4 here. He didn't tap all the way, but that's okay. Oh, I guess it has the Krennic. He's going to go get a shield, put the shield on the Boba Fett on play, and then it goes back to Kevin. Let's see what Kevin has here. There's a lot of plays that really put Kevin ahead. K2SO, the Dark Saber, and so he summons the Sabine. He's going to go ahead and play Surprise Strike. Surprise Strike is going to go ahead and buff this up. 2, 3, 4 damage to Sabine. It's a good amount of damage, but it doesn't clear the Sabine. And that's why that was a smart play from Marcos. Keeping with that 1 mana up was a little cheeky. So let's see what he does here. It doesn't seem like he has anything too crazy. So he's just going to go ahead and wing leader the Sabine. Effectively dealing 2 extra damage this turn. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and buff this up. +1/+1. He's going to claim He's going to get hit by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to the face, putting him at 13, I believe.
Yeah.
14 forgot the ping, and then his, with Marco's going to be claiming going on to the next round. This is not exactly what you want to do with Sabine.
Yeah.
Because this turn, his board's going to get decimated. And let's see if his opponent can turn the corner. And that's the big thing about these aggro decks. If your opponent can turn the corner, take the board off of you, can you possibly win? So I can sort of see Kevin's hand. Kevin's not in the best spot, even though it is 14-0, right? Or 14-1. But you have to start thinking about your win conditions.
Yeah.
Ask Sabine, where can you win from here?
Yeah.
Right? And I think your answer is, okay, he's going to get a free trade here with the Boba Fett.
Okay.
That means that he can answer with 2 free damage from the Wing Leader, putting him up to 16. Let's see what he ends up doing here. Maybe even doing a little Fleet Lieutenant action. I don't know. Oh, he wants to go ahead and attach a pilot to it. Potentially. Let's see. Okay, he's going to go attach the Luke pilot to the Wing Leader. Not sure how much I like that play because now the Krennic's Authority ship can go ahead and trade into it, popping another shield onto the base. He's going to go ahead and put Iden into it, which is fine. But that doesn't deal with the threat that allows Kevin to swing at him for another 5 damage, putting him at 19, just 11 away from losing the game. And let me tell you, Wrecker is a real card. With ECL still up, he's going to go ahead and do, I don't even know what that card does. I think it's put a shield on a unit, so he's going to go put it on Boba Fett. I think Kevin is opting to claim here. See what he does. Oh, JK. He's going to drop a 2-drop in the sky, the A-Wing. Okay.
Wow, but what I can see actually, Kevin is not afraid. He's like, no, it doesn't matter. I'm going to start popping, get more. I want to hit you even harder. You can hit me, sure, but can you keep up with everything I'm shooting at you?
I agree. I think that's very important, and it's important to know where position you are in the game.
Correct.
Right? So Kevin had the initiative. He attacks first. He's the aggressor, right? And his opponent has been playing a 50-50 game where he's like kind of trading, not trading. He's not really committing to the role of a defense player. He's trying to catch up on the damage here, which isn't bad, but can he truly catch up if he takes another 5 to the face this turn, going all the way to 24 damage? 25 if you count Sabine.
Yeah.
Gonna be tough. Literally just dead to Wrecker, huh? God bless. So Kevin going ahead, scratching his face, thinking about his plays here. Ooh. Gonna hit. Oh. Resource that. All right. Oh,
I think it was an event.
I think it's the one cost. I forgot what it's called. The new one that came out. The like deal plus 4 damage or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. So he's gonna. But what I do see here is the ECL used.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm assuming for 6 mana, it's gonna have to be the Wrecker. So here's where an interesting point, right? Wrecker is just a burn spell.
Yeah.
That's all we care about. So Wrecker should pop the shield of the Boba Fett. And then just run right into the Krennic, right? Because the Krennic is down to 1 HP. This is a 6 damage burn.
Yeah.
Powerful. My only issue with this play is had he just attacked with the Wing Leader that is 5 damage on the top, he guarantees lethal, right? Because that Krennic wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You can always swing for 5 first. His opponent does who gives a crap, Wrecker for game.
Yeah.
Right? He's going to end up putting his opponent all the way to 25, so we're going to see where we go from here.
Right, wow, he's just 5 damage away.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's just the attack of the Wing Leader. And it's just game.
All right, tell the stream that we'll be going to round 2.
What's going on?
That will be going to round 2.
We're going to be going to round 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this isn't round 2?
It's round 1.
Oh.
They were skirmishing.
Oh, they're just playing for fun?
Yeah.
Oh, LOL.
Okay. So they clashed into each other. Yeah, perfect.
Sure.
He got the look.
Yeah, he's going to go attack for 3.
Yeah.
And then here's where it becomes tough, right? So here's where what I meant about taking people hostage last game. So
there you go.
So, well, it's not going to attack yet. He's going to go Krennic with Surprise Strike. He's going to go ahead and, just claim here. And then Wrecker should be able to finish the game or the AAA winner. Literally any card.
Yeah.
Any card.
Oh,
God,
there you go. Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
Oh, but that was nice. No, for sure. I have to learn more. A little bit more about that. Just not to be afraid, and just keep pushing and just keep doing what Sabine is supposed to do. Just being aggro, keep attacking. If you are able to just use your resources as much as possible and put everything on the ground and say, hey, look, either I'm gonna kill you or you kill my stuff because I'm gonna kill you for that.
That's what I'm saying. You have to know what position you're in. Sometimes once you get 2 behind, it's tough, and you have to
Yeah.
start becoming the person that trades. But
Correct.
you know, that just comes with experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a good game, good showing here. Let's see if let me go back to this. Do. Johan keeps touching buttons, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. I think that's the
Right.
chat.
I think I am in table 1, I think.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you so much, man.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Damn, Andrew on table 4. God, that guy is so good at card games, let me tell you. Whew. Table 4? Let's go, baby. Powerful. All right, let's see who's sitting down on table 1. Let's see if we got an interesting match coming up. I'm going to have Johan set up some stuff here because I don't know how to press buttons.
Hey, hello everyone. What's up, guys? We're on stream, and Lewis's first time, so I'm kind of giving him the roundabout. And Yohanan will be replacing me because I'm doing production. And we're starting round 2 right now. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and hit the timer because it's a lot of time. So might as well hit the timer. I think everyone's already sat down and doing their own thing. So Lewis, I know you had a rough game against Richie. And Richie right now is on stream. And it's Data Vault Luke. How does that feel?
That was fun. It just very ground heavy, and I was playing a space deck, so trying to kind of manage the healing. And I'm
He
playing.
got really strong on the ground, and he has a lot of health.
I had a good. It was 2-1, so obviously, like, I had a good.
Yeah, it
game
could have
where
gone either way.
It was
Yeah.
very, very good time controlling his board, so he couldn't heal. But the second game was very, very close, and honestly, I misplayed, I think, a couple times that might have got it for me. But
Yeah.
you know, learning experience.
Put the mic a little closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you could talk a little louder if you want. Not too loud, just enough.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, learning experience. It's first time playing this deck, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You're down. You're down. You're down. I think he wants to talk to the buy. Wait, who got the buy?
Me.
You did.
I
Wait,
did
who's
get
that?
the buy.
Your dam's not even playing. Where's his friend? Did somebody drop? No. Okay, we got 6 players there. Where's the 8th? Did Rudy drop?
No clue.
Hold on. I'm going to have to ask. I think Rudy probably dropped. Anyways, they'll let me know anyway. So round 2 is up. It looks like they mullied.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So By the way, we're looking at Kaman right here on the right and Richie on the left. Richie, a veteran of the scene, and Kaman, first timer,
Oh, for real?
first ever.
I haven't seen him around, so.
Yeah, I got him to play the game
Oh, okay,
last
cool.
week. After the tournament, he approached me with his friends, and he's like, I'm interested. And I've known him too. He's like a friend.
That's good.
You know, he just started looking. He's like, oh, I want to play aggro. I'm like, oh, Sabine, the JTL
Sabine's a good
updated
way
one.
to start, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
She's simple, and she's unga bunga, and she does the
For
job.
sure, for sure.
She does the job. So, all right, looks like we got the Alliance Dispatcher over here. All right, that's a really good card. One of the ways round side, guys. All right, one other thing about Alliance Dispatcher playing Luke. I've been playing Luke lately. Data Vault. It's a really good card. Luke is going to shield it first turn, just like how Richie's doing right now.
Of course, of course.
The thing is that you want to get rid of that card.
Oh, yeah.
Do not ignore it.
That one got me on my game. Cause
He could put down 3 of them or 2,
Yeah.
and trust me, he is dropping extra units for 1 less, and then he starts filling up the board, and he has a lot of life.
Oh, yeah.
And he has and it's really good against control decks because control decks can get really wild and strong at the end game. But the reason why Luke can do it is because he's got home ones, he's got 60 cards. It's really hard to mill them out.
More health.
More health. And then control's usually just playing blue 30 health or 35 HP Colossus.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a 35 HP Iden Versio yet, from what we know, but I did see a Bosk blue, but it wasn't 30 HP. Mostly Anakin playing Colossus.
Colossus, yeah. Or
Yeah.
Palpatine. I've seen a couple
Palpatine
Palpatines
blue.
playing Colossus as well.
Palpatine yellow. I mean, TDR and DJ is banned for this tournament today. Django's not, but funny enough, nobody plays Django. That's why I know. The reason I didn't ban Django is because he's getting banned tomorrow or today at 12, which is funny. And Jadam was playing Django, so I thought he'd bring his Django. But that way he could have played without TDR.
Yeah.
I think Django
I mean,
without
he's
TDR.
still very good without TDR.
I think, yes, he's so good. I just don't think he's as fast.
Oh, of course not.
The
TDR
TDR is a
provided way too much value.
Massive nerf for him.
Yeah.
I think Django without TDR, I don't even think he's like top 5.
I still think he's up there. I don't necessarily think, top 5 probably not.
Sorry,
He wouldn't
I
be.
think he's top 5, not
Oh,
top
gotcha.
2.
Yeah.
I said that wrong.
He'd still definitely be dominant without it.
Yeah.
I mean, Tristan and
Yeah.
myself played a couple games without it.
Yeah.
And it's still noticeably a strong deck. Like, not clear.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing about him is that without TDR, I mean, he could basically exhaust everything, no
Yeah,
matter what.
yeah.
But he has to pay for it now. He can't
Yeah,
cheat it out.
Exactly.
And attack.
Or get it multiple turns in a row. Because
Yeah.
TDRing a War Juggernaut to get it back in your
Exhaust the
hand
whole
to then
board.
War Juggernaut again is
Yeah.
disgusting. Like,
Yeah, no, it's too much. And then the good thing now is that he can't do that.
yeah.
Well, he's banned anyway, but I feel like with TDR gone, he would have never been able to do that. And I don't think he would have been as crazy.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
he wouldn't be as fun, to be honest.
Yeah,
He'd
I
be way
agree.
too slow. He'd
It
be
just-
like Boba.
It is a little disappointing in a way because I think
Yeah.
there were a lot of like fringe decks that were making use of TDR to actually be somewhat playable
Yeah,
that
P8
kind of
yellow.
now get shut down and now like basically aren't
Yeah.
really that playable anymore, at least like
Yeah.
reasonably.
Yeah.
So, and it kind of, I don't know, very, very poor like, what's the word? Side effect to the TDR ban. It's definitely
It
necessary.
is what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's better just get rid of all 3.
For sure.
And then yellow gets a nerf. People stop crying. And basically, like, now you really have to play the deck you want for now and see what else other menace shows up.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, DJ hurt Han a lot.
yeah.
TDR hurt everyone that uses TDR abusively, like
Correct.
Piet Yellow and Django and Boba.
Yep.
And so basically Boba got nerfed, but he's still here. Django just disappeared because he got banned.
I've been seeing a lot online with Boba where people are tinkering quite a bit.
Yeah,
he's
because they
he's
have the
still
cards.
fairly strong.
He's still good. Yeah.
For Boba. So.
He did win a major tournament, not a PQ, but a major recently. You know what's funny? Okay, look, I have the competitive hub right here, and I'll show you right now. Django wasn't winning anything.
Yeah.
He was just everywhere.
Yeah.
He was like 50%, 40% of the tournaments, but he wasn't winning much.
Yeah.
Only 2 tournaments were won by him, and since like 2-3 weeks ago. Okay, since the release of Django, he's won a few things like minor tournaments, but if you see here, there's a lot more Queenland, There's some jangles. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I think the problem and what kind of probably spurred the Django ban wasn't necessarily that he was like too powerful, so he's like something you can't deal with. I think it was more of the fact that
He was everywhere.
he was everywhere. And
Yeah.
honestly, one of the best answers to Django was Django. So it's like when
Yeah.
everyone's playing one deck,
You hurt the game.
you hurt the game. Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
you hurt
and
the
a lot of those
Yeah.
decks that won that probably weren't Django were probably very specially teched into dealing with Django.
Yeah. They
And
were
so when you're fighting
anti-Django
Yeah,
Djangos.
when you're playing against like
Yeah.
10 plus Djangos, you know, and
Yeah.
and it's like as long
And
as your
then-
deck is good enough to beat them, like you're good.
If we look at the Liverpool sector qualifier,
Yeah.
Boss Blue won
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
over
That's the 30
3
event,
Djangos.
That's the 30 event deck list, right? I think he has 30 plus events or something like that in that deck. It's barely
that
any
blue,
units in
that
it.
Boss.
Yeah, the boss.
That is funny.
Yeah, it's a very event heavy deck.
Don't you notice that there's always some random control deck that wins?
Oh, always.
And it's always like some cheese build.
It's always something that people aren't expecting to deal with.
Yeah.
So then when it shows up, they really don't know how to play against it.
Yeah. Do you know the first time that happened, that was with Vader Blue?
Yeah, Vader Blue, I remember.
And then it was like, wait, you can just play that.
Yeah.
And I could ping with Vader?
And then eventually,
Vader
I think
comes out?
Vader Blue faded off quite quickly
'Cause of
It was-
Bosk?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that, and I mean, you figured the deck out after a while. People
Yeah,
were like, oh,
people-
you're not doing anything for the
Yeah.
whole beginning of the game. So
Yeah. The thing, obviously, like, they're banning things quick. And then obviously, like, there's a lot of new players in this game. It's a lot of new players are joining this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, competitively. I'm not a new player to TCG. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Yep.
And I started playing Magic, and then this game won, and I dropped Magic immediately.
Damn.
I'm like, why am I wasting my time?
Yeah.
I like Star Wars more than Magic.
Yeah.
I like the IP more. I grew up
Yeah.
with it, so I'm gonna go. I feel like a lot of people here feel the same. They love Star Wars. Well, I have my gripes about Disney Star Wars, but that's for another time. I'm a big hater. I'll debate anyone on it. I will beat everyone in a debate on why Disney Star Wars is not good. Anyways, besides that, looks like Richie still has the
That
dispatcher.
Alliance dispatcher. I don't
I
think
don't-
it's going away.
I don't blame him. I don't think he knows.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Mr. Lin.
Well, he's already sitting at, well, they're at 5 resources right now. So
Yeah.
if
Oh,
Richie
thinking for
keeps
one.
this Alliance on, I can guarantee we're probably going to see a Luke next turn.
Yeah, Richie is just playing slow. I mean, to be honest, that Mandalorian ship in space,
Yeah.
it's going to be ignored because Kaman's going all ground.
Yep.
He has to run right now. He has to start now. Like
Do you know if he's running wing leaders?
He is.
He is?
He has JTL Sabine. He's
okay.
missing Pose, but I think he needs Pose here because, he saved it. I don't think he
nice.
knows that. So here's where, like, experience comes in.
Yeah, of course.
And then
He
saving
would
his
know.
takedown. If Kaman would have known, he would have known he probably had a takedown.
Yeah.
You know, and usually if villains save like force choke
Yeah.
or takedown.
For the 5, yeah.
Yeah, and force choke is just so good against Sabine. This might have just hurt Kaman a lot
Yeah.
because now Richie starts to ramp up. Oof, table moves a lot. It moves the camera. I do have a better arm for this, but eventually I'll upgrade it another time since I have that stuff at home. And most of this equipment is not mine. Anyways, let's see what we got here so far. Looks like we still got 4 resources left for it. Come on.
Yeah. I think he's thinking about what he can do.
Yeah. But I just threw him to the wolves today. First time, first tournament, first time on stream. Everything.
Yeah, just put him in it.
Even commentating, like, poor guy.
So he ambushes in the K2SO.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, you take like 1 damage. It's fine. You take the shield away.
Yeah, easy.
K2's just going to run it over, do the trample damage, the overwhelm damage. And if it dies, whatever you do, deal 3 to base.
Or the
But-
discard, yeah. The discard would be good too.
Discard would be awesome, too, especially against Luke. You notice, like, I've never seen this happen, but usually the bracket the thingy, the manager, usually puts winners with winners. But
Yep.
in this case, because we have a bye,
Down pairing and stuff like that.
it put like 1-0 versus a 0-1.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
He got down paired.
Yeah.
There weren't enough
down-
people.
Yeah, pretty much. Down paired. And hello, guys.
There's
I know
the
you guys are watching. Luke is out. Oh, but
Yeah.
that's 7 drop Luke.
Yes, it
with
is.
at 6 with the Alliance Dispatcher.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Kaman's like, oh man.
Because once the loot comes out, it's if you're not in a good board state to deal with it or
Yeah.
just be able to
In
deal
order
with the damage you need, it's very, very rough.
in order for Kaman to at least have been 3 to base, of course. In order for Kaman at least to be ahead, he would have had to have at least a wing leader out, a buffed up something.
Yeah,
Sabine with Darksaber,
for sure.
like to be able. Obviously, Sabine got Dark takedown, so
Or even to have taken down the Alliance early, which again we talked
that
about.
would have been.
Experience comes into play.
You need to. That's why he didn't know that. But people tend to forget it because it's like, oh, it's a weak unit. I don't really care about it. But
Yeah.
that one cost literally made Luke come out.
Yeah.
And now regular Luke comes out.
Yeah.
And then he swings that base for 4 and he shields the Luke.
making it even harder to get rid of in
It's
the
like,
move, especially for a Sabine,
Yeah.
who you don't have
Oh,
like target.
oh.
Ooh, that's good.
I would pop both, man. I would kill the dispatcher with the destruction of the resource, and then just just trade with Luke. No.
Well, he already used his
Oh, is he gonna?
he already used his ECL. He used it
Oh,
on the
he used his
K2SO.
ECL. I didn't notice.
So this is a raw wrecker.
That's fine. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, is he gonna attack with Luke and then shield him
Probably.
to
Who
base or
knows?
to
He
the
might
wrecker?
shield the Alliance. No.
I was before this because this surprised me, but I was gonna say I would shield the Alliance over Luke.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna give him more value. He has a 90. 90. That's in Twin Sun. Sorry. He has a 60 card that he has way more Lukes. He has a bunch of home ones.
For sure, for sure.
This is more valuable.
I think right now,
This.
though, his mindset's probably on he's already got a great board state, so the Alliance probably isn't as...
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He could lose it and it's fine. He wants to keep
Yeah.
the Lukes alive.
Yeah. Luke coming out is a big deal. My boy Luke. I actually love that card. It's
Oh,
such
it's great.
such a freaking good card.
Yeah, I got lucky, like, when the first set was big and a lot of the product
yeah.
was low. I only have 2. I need to get the third one, but
I've only gotten 2.
I pulled both of mine within, like, 2 days and was like, oh,
Awesome.
shit. Like,
My first box, I pulled 1 Luke.
yeah.
That's all I've ever pulled.
Damn.
My second one was here when we were just starting out tournaments, and I only got 5 players. So they were like, oh. I guess they're popping off.
Yeah, they're popping off right now.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry guys. Yeah, so there was 5 players and I needed 6. And then Tristan was like, just join, man. I was playing Jenga. And this was set 3. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll join. I didn't want to play, because when I'm running, I don't like to play. I like to, run the thing and
Yeah.
look at the stuff. And then I ended up winning. So it was me and Tristan, round 3. In finals, and then I just Uncle Bungo Django space to base, and I got really lucky because I top deck breaking in and everything, and then he had 24 HP, so Colossus didn't exist,
Right.
so he
was
had
probably
24
running.
HP, and I had a TIE Phantom, and he put down like Bright Hope. I'm like, oh damn, okay, take initiative, breaking in, breaking in 6 to base, and he's like, did you just top deck that? I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
So then I got my packs, set 1 packs, because I was doing set 1 packs. I pulled a Luke.
Nice.
I was like, I love that card.
He's a great card.
That's my story. Okay, this is looking rough.
Oh, very rough. Like I said, I think now that he's got the Obi-Wan up, I think it's basically a slow burn at this point
Yeah.
for Come On.
Yeah, this is a slow burn for Come On now.
For sure.
He's not really going space for anything. I mean, he might get another record, but he already ECL. I mean, this is already looking like really
The gap
rough.
is also just going to get bigger because you have
Pretty
the Luke's
much.
healing and
You
you're
got
trying to get through
Sentinel
that.
Obi-Wan with a shield.
Yeah, you're going to want to kill it. Kill the Luke before you do any of that. And even if you do, you have the other Luke, so you're kind of...
I'm sure Richie's got like home ones, man.
Yeah.
He's just gonna home 1 and then play us
Oh, for sure.
from the discard. And the thing is that home 1 doesn't say play it for free. It says play it for 3 less or something.
Yeah.
So that means you could play like Kanan for 1.
Yeah.
You could play anything. So wording is really important.
Oh, especially in this game, yeah.
Yeah. They know what they're doing. Oh, Rebel Assault. Not a bad idea. Yeah, he took the shield out, and then he's going to hit Obi-Wan for 4. And then he's going to take 4 damage back. Oh, he's saying he's
has it set
magic
to-
player.
yeah.
he's got 1 life left.
No, he
okay.
corrected it, though. That's
yeah.
good.
He bought his tokens too. He bought everything.
Oh, dang. He
just-
went all in.
Yeah, since last week.
Nice.
Since he just bought, like he went to like I guess like a card shop with he has a friend, and then I guess he told him, oh, just give me Sabine ECL, this deck list, bling it up, and he got like Wrecker ECL, Wrecker Hyperfoil,
That's the one he played,
the
yeah.
Hyperfoil, and I'm like, bro, this is an expensive Wrecker. He's like, yeah, I wanted everything, like all foil. I'm like, They were cheap too. I mean, Sabine's a cheap deck.
Yeah, not very expensive.
It's just Poe that he needs. He needs Poe's.
Yeah.
Poe's good here because he can discard, destroy a shield.
Yeah.
So Poe's essential against Luke Data Vault. And yeah, it's a 2 damage. That's over. Yeah, so it'll be that's 1-0 so
Yes.
far to Richie. Definitely an experience thing happening.
Oh, for sure. I think
Yeah.
hopefully he's got it now
Definitely
that he
learning.
knows what to go for and like what's strong for this deck. Because getting rid of that alliance early is essential. Otherwise, he can run rampant like we saw.
Yeah. And all right, so going right here. See the commentators. It's just me and Lewis. He's got to buy it, so that's why he's here. Don't mind him. First time commentating, right?
Yeah, first time.
See how easy it is?
Yeah, it's not bad.
You're just talking.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not
Nobody's
bad.
judging us, right?
I hope not.
Where's Tristan?
Oh, yeah, he'll judge me if he shows up.
I mean, Rafi's watching too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, right here. Finally, some good commentary, Tristan. And then they need to limit the base to 1.
Oh, sorry.
What does that mean?
What?
They need.
Who's
what do
that?
you mean limit the base to 1, Rafi? I hope you're hearing me. You need to clarify what you're saying. We're confused. You bamboozled us, literally. We're bamboozled.
You gotta pull up the card art.
I have to pull up bamboozle now. Do I have the card display on here? I gotta double check. Yeah, I do. Oh,
Nothing.
sorry. Wrong one. Okay, what is it? Bamboozle. Is that set 2?
Set 1, I thought. Right there.
Oh,
Bamboozle.
look! Poor Han. He's having a bad day.
Honestly, the art's growing on me. I'm liking it a lot more as time goes
I
on.
I think they obviously do some troll artwork
Oh, yeah, for sure.
like on purpose, and then some of the trolliest ones is like the guy from like set 4.
Oh, the pilot guy.
Oh
right?
my god!
I love
Is it
it.
Wedge? No, it's not Wedge.
It's the same artist.
Yeah, it's dude. He has a thing where like
It's
making
that.
mean
He's right
faces.
there, next to the right, right of blue leader.
Oh
There he
my
is.
god, this guy Snap Wexley, bro. I don't know what's happening here. I mean, I have the hyperfoil too.
It's weird because it's such memeable art, and then you have things like now there are 2 of them by the same artist, who is a great card,
Yeah,
and art especially, and it's
Yeah.
just funny how you get the two sides of the same coin situation.
pretty much.
Really
I mean,
funny, like
Yeah.
memey art, and then you have the really good art.
But what about this guy? I don't know. We don't really talk about that guy. That guy has a problem.
I don't know what happened
I
there,
mean,
man.
to be honest, I think it'll become like meme-worthy legendary.
Oh, 100%.
Like people would just be like, "That's the funny card.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the funny card."
It's
That's-
almost like that now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's already like that.
Yeah.
I mean, some people pulled it and they're like just keeping it because it's funny. I mean, I would.
Ooh,
right,
Richie
so-
with the instant claim.
He probably didn't have anything.
Yeah. And I think he mulliganed, so I think he really did
He's
get
screwed, bro.
anything.
He's toast. Now's when Sabine can take it. Sabine has to go so fast right here.
Oh yeah.
Like
If
Sabine
he could
has
take
to
advantage
fly.
of
the no drop.
the no drop on turn 1, he might.
Pretty much. Yeah. What did he drop? He dropped that Pathfinder.
Yes.
It's one of those rebel cards right here.
That's
Is
Saboteur.
it that one? No, that's
No, no.
operative. My bad, guys.
It's a set 1 card.
yeah.
I think,
I'm
right?
in set 1 right
oh,
now.
I see it. It's a heroism,
Heroism.
like
okay.
plain heroism.
Yeah. Oh, so it's plain.
There
Damn.
it is. To
How's
the left.
that a plain heroic card?
Yeah,
It's
Rebel
literally a
Pathfinder.
rebel. There's nothing heroic about that. There's nothing. That should have just been a yellow card.
Yeah, probably.
Just a saboteur. Literally a spy. A rebel spy.
Yeah.
There's nothing heroic about that card. Gosh. Oh, Sundari is out.
So now
That
he's
is
got
great
healing
for
too,
Sabine.
Yeah.
Great because it could heal. It's tanky. You could ECL it.
Yeah.
It heals on ECL. It's such a good card. This is one of the modern Sabine decks that are pretty good, to be honest.
Down.
Trying to
Right.
find it. There it
Down,
is. Sundari Peacekeeper.
Yeah. And it's got good damage though.
Oh yeah, 3 damage. There's a 3/5
Yeah.
for 3. Like, I mean, but it heals. You know.
Yeah.
You could upgrade it too. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you can't with this one because the Wing Leader. It's only for rebels, but you could definitely upgrade
it's a
it.
Mandalorian though, can't you? If
Yeah.
he dark sabers.
You could dark saber it.
He could buff. If he dark saber Sabine, he could buff it
And they
when
could
attacks.
buff each other.
Yep.
Yeah, that's huge. And then it looks like Richie with his
Fleet Lieutenant into the attack for 6, right?
yeah,
Or
Richie. Richie with his nice little one of the really good
5.
ships of set 4. The Sabine masterpiece right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
I still need to get me a set.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't have
I
it
have
yet.
2 prestige ones I think. I pulled. Oh, I have a carbonate pack here. Like I bought one. They're
Nice.
like, is he gonna shield? Is he gonna shield this?
Yeah,
the fleet lieutenant. Of course he would.
I think he's aware that he doesn't need to worry too much about space here, so
Yeah, because he's not really playing any space. He's got Luke Skywalker's pilot. Come on, and he has Bright Hope, but he's not like
I'm gonna be going. For
yeah. Unless he like goes hard A-wing, and I think he could drop Sabine right now. Yeah. He so he pinged and he dropped. Oh,
There it is.
I taught him that today.
There it is.
He's gonna. He has to experience.
Now, does
it.
he
doesn't
know
know.
he can
doesn't
do
know
that?
He
That's
doesn't
the
know.
problem.
He doesn't know. I need to tell him. It's a ruling thing. Like, well,
I think it's a May situation, though.
yeah,
That's the problem.
because he's new, so he doesn't know. Come on, you could give an read your dark saber. Read your dark saber. Sundari's a Mandalorian. Remember that. I'm not actually helping him, but I have to help him. He would have done it anyway. He would have done it any normal person would have done it. Yeah. It's not cheating. He's new, guys.
He needs to know.
He needs to know. Yeah. Of course, Darksaber, absolutely beautiful card. I
Yeah.
love the art work
Oh,
on that.
great art.
And on the mat, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the
That's
best.
very
It's
nice.
very dark, and you see the bright Darksaber.
They did a good job with the contrast in that art.
Oh, yeah, awesome. And I think
Perilous, yeah.
he has to. He has to.
He has no
Perilous.
choice.
Yeah, -2/-2, but
I will say, though, he really did take advantage of Richie not having anything early. I feel like he's really
Yeah.
a lot of damage so far.
he's gonna do 4 to base and heal 2.
Yeah.
Like he's still got ECL. I
Yeah.
think he's got this game.
Probably, honestly. It's but with Luke, you never know.
Luke,
'Cause
you never know. Yeah.
You start hitting the 6-7 resources, and he starts
It gets
dropping big
bad.
things, and it's very similar to like
Yeah.
a Palpatine gameplay where you're playing
Yeah.
for the late game, not for the early.
Yeah. I mean, Data Vault is. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, 4, and then heal 2, buddy. He's probably gonna forget to heal. No, he didn't heal.
No, he got
didn't
it.
forget. Okay, yeah. I did practice with him today. He learned so quick. He learned so quick.
That's good.
I told
though.
him, you play dumb when you're at 4 resources. You want to let your opponent do their things, and you want to play fast early, turn 1 and 2, and then turn 3. When they're done, Sabine, Darksaber.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did.
That's
I'm
good.
so proud of him. And to the base.
And has he played other TCGs?
Yeah, he plays Magic.
Oh, okay.
A lot,
well, yeah.
a lot.
Of
He-
course,
no,
he's
he's
gonna.
gonna know.
That makes sense. He learns quickly.
This game
then,
is
'cause-
much easier now than Magic in terms of combos
Oh yeah.
and how like the rulings work and how like power crept Magic is. But I think this game competitively is really hard.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And I also think for him, again, we spoke about it earlier, the experience. I feel like if he could pick up the rules very easily and play this deck pretty effectively. It's just knowing knowing that the takedown's coming, knowing that
oh,
you know
you're my
removal's
only hope.
coming. Right?
bro, I would
4
leave.
calls for 4. That's good.
I would.
Is he running all heroism in this deck, or does he have some non-heroism?
Most of
cards
them.
in here?
Most of them. I think most are all heroes. I think that's why that rebel
The Pathfinder
thing
is in
there.
there. Yeah.
This is all heroics. I
Which
did
is
tell
good
him
because you'll never miss the 4. It's always 4 damage if you run all heroics.
Yeah, and he can put those cards at the top of his deck how he wants. I would keep the record. Yeah, I would keep the record, and I would keep. I mean, you could keep Bright Hope, but I mean, I think he's got it in the bag.
Oh yeah, he's
It's
way
a lot
ahead
man.
right now.
He can't lose this unless he noobs out. Like he does a new mistake, but he looks like he's playing right.
Next turn is there 6 or 7 resource because he hasn't deployed Luke yet, so I think 6 is this turn because he might still be
Did
able
he
to
ramp?
deploy Luke.
I think that's his hand. Did he ramp? Yeah, 'cause-
No, but he is 3 here, and I think it's 2 here. So yeah, it's the 5 resource turn then. So Luke will come out next turn.
Yeah, next turn, he should just claim. Yeah,
He just did, yeah.
and now what he should do is just attack with Sabine, ping base, and then use the Sundari.
To finish, yeah.
Yeah, does he have?
So that
oh
Sabine
no,
doesn't.
he's got heroic sacrifice.
Ooh, if he gets it.
I would do Sabine and then heroic the Pathfinder, whatever it's called.
Because
And
what,
just
Sabine's
sacrifice.
at
How much damage is heroic? +1 or +2?
+2, I think.
+2 and draw a card.
Yeah.
And then he can wreck or ECL and then overwhelm the Fleet Lieutenant.
Yeah.
I would do that. That's more than 10 damage. Yeah, he should-
Mathing right now. There it is.
Yeah.
That's 4,
And then
right?
give your experience to your
Yeah,
guy.
it's 5. Yeah, because the ping.
Yeah. Experience. I hope he doesn't forget.
He forgot.
Come on. Come on. Experience. Yeah. I mean, no normal person would not do it. Right? It's like it has to happen anyway. Darksabers. Richie's like, the fuck?
Stop helping him.
It's just he has to know. See, no, he wins. He's got Saboteur, Heroic Sacrifice. I'm not going to tell him that, though.
Does he have
That's
it in
something
hand?
Yeah.
He has an event in hand. I didn't
Oh
see
wait,
what it was.
no, he didn't. He probably didn't stack it right with the card that that's
For a cause?
For a cause, yeah. He probably didn't stack it right.
He's got, you can see a wrecker. I can't see what his last event is.
It's Daring Raid.
Is it?
Yeah, he has Daring Raid.
Oh, I mean, he wins then anyway. If he can ping with the Saboteur and then Daring
Yeah.
Raid the base, you're good.
Yeah,
He only needs the 1. If it's a Daring Raid,
he could just Saboteur.
which I think it is.
I think it is because he didn't put his top deck on unless this guy. Oh, but he could heal with Sabine's Masterpiece. Because
Oh, he has a blue on the
there's
board.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just has to kill him now. To the base, yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, Heroic Sacrifice. Oh, he didn't put it. That's right. He didn't put it on top to draw it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I'm like, oh, I would put Wrecker and Heroic Sacrifice on top. It's the experience, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and then he probably didn't do that. Now he's gonna heal, but it's only healing 2. Yeah, it's only healing 2.
I think the problem is it could get bad if he starts healing now and he can't do just enough because now he's got the Obi on the board. So
He's gonna start slowing down now.
Yep. And if he can't,
Does he have Daring Raid though? Oh yeah, he took it.
yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
he took it. He took it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're on the game 3 now, correct?
Yeah, game 3 now. Yeah, game 3. It's funny how Rich is gonna come over here and be like, "Don't help him," but he should know now. This is the second. That was only 2 times.
No more saying nothing.
Yeah,
Let him play.
I'm gonna let him play. I'm gonna let him play.
Let
now.
him forget.
Yeah, let him forget now. He should know though. I don't think it mattered too much because he only used attack with him once.
Yeah.
But it did put pressure because of the experience. You know, when you hit the Sundari, it's harder to kill now.
Yeah, for
So
sure. For sure.
it made Richie
Because
avoid it
it
more.
was at 7, I think, at the end of that.
Yeah, it was like a 5. Yeah, it was 5-7. Man, it was massive.
Yeah.
It was 7-7 when attacking. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, no, Darksaber. He had the perfect plan there.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I think come on.
I think Richie was probably hoping to see some more removal, and he probably just didn't draw
Yeah,
into it.
if you don't play turn 1 anything against Sabine, like, and Sabine's is dropping like 2 drops.
And you don't
barely-
have the removal to deal with it. That's a problem.
Yeah. He didn't get to use his dispatcher. He didn't get to do anything.
Because he did very well with me against the situation, because I was also playing an aggro deck. Villainy aggro, so a little different. But
Boba Yellow.
no, I'm playing Rio Durant.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're funny.
Hey, man.
That's cool.
Got to try new people.
Yeah, I mean, Django's bad. Don't worry.
But it was very similar. Like, I was able
Yeah.
to, the games that he got me, it was very hard for me to come back in. He was able to deal with my board really, really well early on.
Oh damn.
So-
How's Rio? Rio
He's okay. I mean, he's not anything special. I think he just allows for.
constant deploys, right? That's what he does.
Well, no, that Trench is the constant deploy.
Oh,
Rio's
Trench is the guy?
Rio gives your space unit
What?
Saboteur and +1.
What the hell does Rio do, man? Why does he sound like a boxer?
He
Roberto Durant, that's the boxer.
yeah, you pay 1, tap him, and he gives your space unit Saboteur and +1/+0.
Is he the scruffy looking guy?
Yes. Oh, I think it's the other. Is it not pulling up?
It should pull up. No, maybe I didn't put it here on this one. Yeah, it's... Alright, whatever. Oh, what's happening?
Oh no.
Yeah, I do have it here.
Strange.
Yeah, I could have it. Maybe it's because it's not reading that card. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll just pull the regular one. I just wanted to put the showcase.
His showcase is
Yeah.
also interesting. It's not working at all, huh?
Yeah.
Strange.
Oh, that's why. Sorry, I'm dumb. For this view, I put it
there
only
you
for
go.
player one
Gotcha.
because I wanted to see like in front.
And then when you attach him, yeah, he gives Saboteur, and if you have a transport, he gets +1.
Oh, he's a
+1.
pilot.
It's not a phenomenal ability per se, but I do think that if
Yeah.
in the case against Richie, for example, his only defense against me was Sentinels.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't need to worry about his Sentinels. I'll just swing into your base constantly. So it did come down to the wire a couple times. So.
Yeah.
But it's fun trying to play something different.
Okay.
Trying to experiment with some of these leaders that nobody's really touching.
Yeah. All right. So looks like we're starting round 3. Game three. Yeah. Game 3, and we got 22 minutes on round 2.
Man, yeah, they were
I
pushing
mean,
time.
it's up to you guys if you guys just want to do 3 rounds, but we have 4 today. I know people want to play. It's Rudy out. I think Rudy left.
Yeah, you might have to check because
Yeah, he's not here, so I think he dipped. So that means we'll have no bias.
no buy on the next ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing all 4.
Yeah, that's fine. But that means we have to run 3 because we have 8.
Oh,
If one person dropped, I think we swap to 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Because I'll ask what everybody wants. We'll do what the people want.
Yeah.
And the rulings say we're allowed to do whatever the hell we want, as long as it makes sense for us.
True.
So if it makes sense that you guys want to just do 3 rounds, we'll just do 3 rounds.
I think it'll just depend on what the scoring is going to look like by that 3rd round before making a decision, honestly.
True. Let me see. Okay. That's me. That way I'm on the screen.
Understand. Oh, again, no turn 1 play from Richie.
Never mind. So I'll ask later.
Another no turn 1 play for Richie.
I think
Instant claim again.
Is Richie cooked? Is this gonna be like the upset bracket, and we're gonna pop off for come on? You know, we can put it on the news. Richie losing to a first turn. What is it? First
time Sabine.
first time player. Sabine's broken. Oh
Though
my
he
God.
does get the Sentinel off, which is going to be somewhat of a deterrent, I'm sure.
And he's got his R2. And he's got Bright Hope. Oh, he put Bright Hope to the bottom.
I don't think he needs it. I don't think he needs it in this matchup.
He probably doesn't. Yeah, he's got the Saboteur already. He's just got those little village people, protectors.
He'll probably not attack and just pass for this because I don't think he wants to put damage on his Battlefield Marine.
Yeah. Village Protectors, another good card from set 3. It's always the shielded Sentinel cheap cards that are good.
Oh, yeah.
Every other thing.
What's it? Yeah, I mean that. I mean, a lot of the cheap Sentinels in general. Pike Sentinel's good.
Yeah, the droid Sentinel 3-1.
The B2 security team, the yellow one, right?
It's a little droid Roger kind of guy. So 3-1 yellow.
Yeah, I think it's the yellow one. Yeah, B2
it's-
security team or something
Yeah,
like
some security team, and it's just yellow. The Pike Sentinel, the 2-3 Sentinel. I think that's the Pike Sentinel. I'm not
that? Yeah,
sure.
Pike Sentinel, the blue one.
Yeah, blue.
I don't think red has one, do they?
No, red is definitely draw and
Yeah.
like
High damage, low health. all that
yeah,
kind of jazz.
high damage, low health, cheap cost, draw, raid, a lot of Saboteur. Not that much Saboteur actually. A lot of
raid.
raid and drawing.
Yeah.
And like ambush sometimes. It's more like burn. A lot of burn. Oh,
Ooh,
double
another
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
The man is turtling up. So that means
It's very good for him.
Kamon has 4 resources. He has Wrecker in hand. He's already 3 damage. He can drop Sabine and kill one of these. Ping one and then kill it. I don't think he
Interesting.
I don't think he knows the Saboteur kills shields too.
Yeah, I would have went straight into the shield.
Yeah.
Remove that.
I'm not gonna help him with that. He needs to learn. But with the Darksaber makes sense because you always use it. Like it's a why not thing. But I'm just small help. But now Richie has to
Yeah.
I don't even think if it mattered if I even helped him. Like Richie would have still lost that game.
It's bad now too because
Yeah.
if he had taken that out, he wouldn't have had
Double
it. There
shield.
wouldn't be a shield on any of the units, but now he's got double shield to deal with.
Experience.
Of course.
He's gonna learn.
Oh,
Oh,
he's claiming.
I'm smart. Not deploying your leader because it'd be pointless. But he might. I think he should have deployed it because, I mean, he should have just killed the one with the shield.
Correct. Yeah.
And then
he could have taken in. He could have either
Rebel
used battle. He could have used
battlefield
the
to take it
Marine
out
to take it out
and
went
Sabine
in
the
with
base,
Sabine.
and then R2 to base and Scry. Where did he
Yeah.
attack already?
I think R2 was already tapped.
He was already tapped. Yeah. All right. So, let's see. All right. What do you think of the stream so far? Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah?
Good setup.
Yeah. Takes like maybe like 30 minutes to set up.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But
I like it.
most of the stuff is already here, so I just rinse and repeat every week. What I usually work on is just the coding for everything.
No,
about
yeah,
it.
it's all
Just
really nice.
About it.
I gotta follow this.
the channel.
Yeah.
SuperScroobs on YouTube.
Okay.
Well, we're streaming it now. I posted it on the chat, so
Okay. Cool.
you could always click it right now. We got like 4 or 5 viewers usually per week. Sometimes they commentate and sometimes they don't. They don't say anything, but I know they're watching because then they'll be here and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching." I'm like, "You don't say anything.
You're not talking.
They talk to us, man. Make us feel like we're being watched. Guys, don't abandon us. We're just here. We're trying to make this work. We're trying to get like sector qualifier quality out of locals. You know, come on.
It's pretty good so far.
Well, not Kuman, our friend Kuman Lin. Just come on. He made that joke. So.
Okay, so he sacks the R2 into the shield.
Yeah, why not? R2's useless most of the. Oh, yeah, keep it, buddy.
I think he attacked base with the Rebel Pathfinder instead of into the Sentinel, which is interesting.
For 2?
Yeah, for 2. Instead of just taking out the Sentinel and keeping the R2 to be able to thin.
He left. Oh, he's got Sundari. He's gonna pit it, and then I think he's gonna ECL Sundari for the heals, and get Sundari out, and then get Sabine out. This is where he really has to stay ahead because next turn Luke's coming out, and Luke's coming out now.
Oh, I think he moved a little too quickly and ended up skipping Sabachi's turn though.
He ramped to 6 now. Luke's coming out now. Yeah.
Yep. Which means that shield's coming back. Painful. Which could have all been avoided with that Rebel Pathfinder right into
One
that
decision.
Sentinel.
One decision.
Yeah. Leads into a
Just one off, man. That's
very
just
long
experience.
fight he's going to have to deal with now to get through.
Yeah.
It's only going to get harder if he can't instantly kill it.
And the Village Protector set 3, right? Or set 2?
I think it was it? I think it might have been set 2. I don't remember.
Could be set 2. Yeah. I'm checking set 2 now. This is set 1. Set 2 is right here. Yeah, set 1.
Yep.
Set 2 is Village Protectors. And then Luke is out. And of course, my boy is set 1. And we don't have a showcase Luke yet. But, you know.
Oh, you don't have the art for the new one?
No, I haven't put it yet. I wait for it to become official.
Fair.
Like official right now. It's just kind of like a little prize reward thing. And I think only very few people have it. So it's probably like $1,000.
I think it was just people who did the highest or
The sector,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, in the
Top 8.
qualifiers.
Top 8. And of course, the Luke Data Vault got it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a good board though. Come on, has a good board. He can kill. He's gonna go for the base and shield it again.
I mean, he knows he's got a pretty solid like defense right now. I mean, it's going to be hard for him, I think, in the next turn, just because
He could still Sabine.
he can maybe block 2 of those attacks. I think.
He can just kill the Protector with Sabine now. Might
Does
as
Sabine
well.
do damage to base or a unit? Do you get the pick for the leader? I don't remember.
I think it only does base.
So yeah, he would be able to slam into it to take the shield, but he wouldn't be able to outright kill it.
Let me see. Oh, only
each base,
bases.
The unit does damage to a
but
unit
it's
or
the
a
unit
base.
that I'm
Yeah.
confusing it with. But
Which he
got
does
the
have.
unit.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got
She
the
just
unit.
tap.
Just clean, man. Oh, I thought Sabine's out. I mean, he doesn't have a bad board.
No,
He
not
just
at all.
needs to go really fast.
Oh, he attacks into it.
And he has to hit base for 1. Yeah, okay, Richie. Okay, Richie knows. Okay, it was good. Okay, it's not bad. Not a bad idea.
Does he have Darksaber?
He has Wrecker.
Yeah.
Wrecker could kill Luke. And run over
Snake
the...
pass.
No, he can't kill Luke. He has to kill
He does have the wing leader here, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Just to buff something up.
He probably forgets how good that card is. He is new, so he resourced something. He's got 6 resources now. He's got Wing Leader. He's got stuff.
Sundari.
He's got stuff. It's just Richie just has a better mid range. Like,
And as we said earlier, it's getting closer to that point where Richie's going to be able to put a lot of his big things
home
out.
ones.
Obi-Wans, Lukes. It's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, and he's all ground too.
Because he's what? He's already at 7 right now, right?
Yeah.
Because he resupplied.
Yep. Okay, that's
Ooh,
the blue.
interesting.
Blue
He's going to
leader?
pay. He's going to pay
He's
the
gonna
2
pay?
first to ambush for
And
sure.
He's gonna kill Sabine.
Yep. Ambush out. For 5 into Sabine.
Yeah.
Fair.
I like how. I remember the ruling change that they changed that ambush doesn't ready an attack; it just attacks
Yeah.
exhausted. And there's a rule I wanted to go over. It's the you can rearrange your resources however you want, as long as they go back to being like how they were, like the same amount in terms of tapped
And
and
stuff,
untapped. Like, does that mean like if you have a tapped smuggle card, you can like look at it, move it to like an untapped, and then move one to
Yeah.
tap? You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because
I
then
think so. Don't quote me
yeah,
on it.
I want to
I'm
make
not-
sure because you want to tap the smuggle card.
Oh, always, yeah.
Yeah.
Pay for itself so you have an extra resource.
Pretty much, or just
I'm
not
not positive.
lose
though.
one.
I think we might have to actually look into that
Because it's written like that. Like you can rearrange anything as long as it goes back the same way.
yeah.
But then does that mean that what I said? Like you
I
have
think in a
tapped
way
smuggle.
it does kind of make sense because you're the only one that knows what's actually in your resource pool. So
Yeah, it's
they just
not-
know the count, so it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's considered
But-
an out of play card.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Yeah, I just read it today that it's considered an out of play card. Any card under is considered out of play unless it's revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It literally they're just empty cards.
Yeah, blank.
They're just blank cards. Damn, 11 minutes? This has been a
Man,
long
they're
round.
pushing, yeah.
Oh, but everyone's done. It's just these two right here.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what we're waiting on
it's
now.
always Richie's round. You two, you and Richie were the last
yeah,
ones.
It took a while, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys finished quicker. This is the longest one. It might be
Our,
over.
our
though.
first game was very short, though. That's why.
Yeah.
Our second and third were a lot longer. That was majority of the time.
Yeah. To be honest, Kaman could have won this whole set.
Oh, yeah, if he just swung at the damn
It, if he
village
just used his
protectors.
Saboteur.
All he had to do was swing into the village protectors.
Yeah.
We're going to need to tell him about
He
that
still
after
has
this. 'cause-
ECL. No, I can't tell him that, but
Well, I mean, after the game's done.
yeah. The Vandalor, the Darksaber makes sense because, I mean, who wouldn't do that?
Yeah.
Like, that has to happen automatically. Okay, he's going to buff.
He's going to buff some. No, he's not going to buff. He forgot. Did he forget? No, he's telling him, okay.
Yeah, he's not reading his cards. He's playing
So the
fast.
Sabine leader's gone, but we now have the Sabine unit.
Is he going to ECL? At least ECL for heals?
I know.
And kill?
Interesting.
Oh, he's got a shield. I mean, you could hit Luke.
Yeah, get some damage in. Sundari would survive.
Yeah. And do something. You can't. This isn't Magic where you can, like, you know.
I will say this game I feel like is a little if coming in
It's
as a
very-
like because when I played this game
Yeah.
I'm a Magic player, so kind of getting my head around a lot of like how this game plays
Yeah.
is a little difficult considering that how different Magic is.
Yeah,
But,
very different.
I can kind of understand if he's like not thinking particularly in
Yeah.
the Star Wars way because it is a little different.
Yeah, it's really all about not even the cards. It's more about your decision making. Like
Oh yeah,
the fact that he just didn't kill the shield cost him the entire game.
yeah, for sure. But again, it could be a situation where maybe he just wasn't aware of
Definitely wasn't.
what Saboteur exactly does.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know for a while, when I first started as well, it was like I didn't really play with Saboteur, so I didn't really know what it did.
Yeah,
until when
it literally
finally
says
came.
defeat all shields.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, all shields.
yeah.
Yeah. There's very specific ruling.
The card game players
Oh.
don't read their cards. I think that's a key thing to remember.
Oh, and was he attacking with Sabine?
Sabine, I think for
Oh, that's
6?
7.
Oh, is it 6?
Oh, no, it's
2, 3,
4
4.
or
Oh,
6.
7 because he has the ping
the
though,
ping.
so yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, we're getting something here. Does he have the
It's
Sundari
still
Peacekeeper?
very close.
Oh, no, the Sundari died.
Yes, the blue leader slammed into it
Yeah.
with the shield and killed it.
I mean, I think Richie's...
He probably has it.
He has home one. Definitely has home one.
He very likely has redemption in hand,
He's got everything.
which
He
will
can't have nothing.
If he plays a redemption, then yeah. Oh, there's the Luke.
He's got Luke
The
signed.
signed Luke, but yeah.
He's got Luke. I mean, Richie at this point, with all the cards he has on his deck and all the untapped resources he has, you literally cannot have anything. Like, you have to have everything.
Yeah.
You
that's
can't
true.
have nothing, is what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, the man was just waiting for him to exhaust his resources, and he's just going to Luke and then use his effect. No, but he can't, because he could just -3, but I mean, I think he killed the
He killed off the battlefield.
battlefield.
Marine,
Yeah. I mean, I would just claim, dude.
I mean, best choice right now,
I would
think.
claim in ECL, like ECL record next turn immediately. What I would do is I would claim ECL record, kill that ship, and kill Luke
Yeah.
with the 7.
Yeah.
That's it. Just get rid of those 2. How much is that blue leader at? It's at 5/5.
5/5,
Yeah, you
yeah.
kill it with the 5. Or kill, do the 5 to the Skywalker, and then kill the other one.
Yeah.
Or kill the shielding one, and then. Nah, no. The other one, the restore
I
one
feel
is
like
more
important.
damaging. Yeah, I would kill the restore guy and then deal damage to the other guy and then pop him off to the other one, and then use whatever else.
The problem here is there's
Yeah.
a likelihood that he obviously has another Luke.
Yeah,
He played all 3, I think, against me back to back.
yeah. He probably resourced one early game. He's gonna shield
If
it.
he drew into it, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna shield. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, but this is this turn, but still, this ain't good.
I think it's done.
It's
I don't
game
think he has
It's
it. Yeah.
I mean, why'd he attack? Richie just claims. Richie just claimed.
I mean, I think even if Richie doesn't claim he has it,
True.
anything that attacks into he has no bright hope right now. He has nothing
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he claimed.
claimed anyway. But I mean, it's probably over. Yeah, no,
Even
it
if he
is
attacks with
definitely
Sabine
over.
here, he gets what 6 damage out.
Yeah, and like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
does he have?
5 damage out.
What is he gonna
That's not
do?
enough.
What is he gonna do? Do the board wipe card, the 9-drop, the Nebula Ignition?
Oh yeah, just set everyone back
He
to
just
square
brings
one.
that out of nowhere. It's like, when did you do that? He's like, oh, I sighted it in. You have a sideboard? Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
He surprises us with that one.
He's just in a situation now where pretty much everything. Well, I guess
Nebula Ignition.
not the arc, but everything else will
Yeah,
kill.
pretty much.
Oh, and actually, Nebula Ignition wouldn't get him because Luke's upgraded. He'd live.
upgraded, yeah.
Oh, well, Luke, the blue leader, Sabine.
No, but he'll kill everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Except
but
Luke.
He would still lose.
Yeah, he'll lose anyway. He needs to be a villain at this point. Just Super Laser Blast.
Rebel
Okay,
Soul,
double
okay.
attack. I would ping with Sabine and hit Luke and then kill it with Fleet. Or no, another hurt one.
I think he's just going to try to swing and do as much as he can.
Oh, double the base?
Yeah.
Would that be enough?
Ooh. Oh, shit. No, it won't. He's still short. He's short, too, I
It's
think.
4. He's short
Oh,
1.
1. No, yeah. Wow.
Are you serious?
That's insane.
He almost had it. Did he? Can you ping with Sabine to base?
He can, but he would die before he had the chance to. Richie didn't even need to do that. He could have just swung.
Yeah.
Richie's
I mean,
BM right now. What's
Richie,
going on?
I think Richie's letting him play.
Fair.
Yeah. All right, so 2-1 to Richie. All right. Cool. I mean, yeah. What about Nico? How did Kevin do? Kevin, your score?
And with 4 minutes left, that's insane.
Yeah, the whole round.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah. I need to get Nico and Fernando. What's their score? We're going to run to round 3. The players forget, but we got to go to round 3.
We need it.
I don't know, they love being here. I mean,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
open till like 4 a.m.
Oh, damn. I did not know you guys
Yeah.
were open that late.
Yeah, so like nobody's getting kicked out, but I mean, it's more like people start complaining about wanting to go home.
Yeah.
Not on me. They can
People
go
got
home right
work.
now.
People
They-
got work.
Yeah, me too. I mean, they could drop right now. Goodbye. Go home. That's so early. It's still 10
Oh,
20.
yeah, it's not that bad.
And then, who knows, next round everybody might get clapped 12, so who knows. I just need Nico.
See if Kev can get it.
Yeah, Nico and Andrew. And Rudy dropped, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see Rudy. So it's just 2-0 and then Rudy dropped, right?
I think so.
You just give 2-0 to Andrew? Yeah.
Who got it? Oh, damn.
Rudy dropped? What? Rudy dropped?
I had a great game against Marcus. Great game. So
Did you win?
I won one, but I almost got him on the first one.
What are you playing right now?
Huh?
What are you playing right now? Sabine? Same one, the pilot?
A spicy, like a little spicy version. A new tech. It just has one new tech.
Oh, okay. Fair.
It hits though for numbers. It's basically the K2. I was running less heroic sacks because I wasn't like seeing a use for it anymore. And now I picked them back up because I just like heroic sack K2 is so well, he's
Yeah.
upgraded.
It makes sense.
Like, that shit
He's on the picture.
I hit someone for like 11 or 13 and like one thing I was like boom because I like buffed him. I forgot what I did. I think I had him buffed and I fleeted him.
Ooh,
Or
nice.
some shit like that. I forgot what I did. And then I did a heroic sack on some other shit. I think a heroic sack. Some random shit. I think for game like a Sabine. I don't remember. I thought I did some other shit, but I think it was just some random shit.
What he did was just ignore the shield and just like hit for base. I didn't know you can ignore it and. Oh, okay. No, yeah. That was but that was pretty good.
What happened?
No, I learned. Like, no, for sure.
With Rudy? What happened with him?
What's up?
Did he drop?
No, he's here.
Oh.
He actually beat him.
Oh, shit. I guess it was just fast.
Yeah, he beat him. Oh, and Nico lost.
Dang.
I always win the second game.
I guess we are going to round 4 for sure.
And they both dropped.
Oh, did they really?
And then but Rudy won. Okay, I think we're done. So that means we're going to do 3 rounds.
Alrighty.
We got 2 drops. 2 drops.
Okay, no, that's fine.
And you got a 5. Are you okay with that?
No, dude, I'm fine. Dude, I learned a lot, dude. I had a lot of
Saw
fun.
how much you learned.
No, I had a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah.
And especially like the little notes, it was great because I was able to be like, okay, so this is what you do, this is what you do. So I was like taking this note.
You did exactly what I told you with Dark Saber. You waited and then you
Exactly. I was like, dude, let me wait. Can he can he exhaust all his
That was
resources?
the game.
And then let's go, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, when I was able to pick up the aggro, I was like, okay.
have here Luis Santiago versus Fernando Fuentes. And due to the 2 drops, we had to change.
The brackets a little bit.
Well, it did it on its own, but yeah, it had to put somebody that's 1-1 versus a 2-0. But I guess this is finals.
Yeah, he gets the up pair. It's fine.
Pretty much.
There's too many undefeateds right now. Someone had to get the down pair.
Yeah, makes sense.
But Fernando is playing a very interesting deck that people were very excited about.
Leia Country?
Yeah, man, the Lake Country Leia that was piloted
yeah.
by Evelyn at the Denver tournament.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they ended up doing crazy well. Like, in the top tables, I would look around and I would just see her blowing people out with this deck. So I have legitimately no idea what his opponent is playing.
I did see that. That is some crazy thing. I did see somebody play that.
Rio Durant. What the hell does this do? I got to do some reading.
I don't know. Hold on, I'll put it bigger here. All right. And hello, guys. Round 3, and we're starting round 3 now.
Okay, that's not a bad a bad ability. You know, pay 1 to give
Yeah.
something like a baby break-in is
Can you
seems
see it better
okay.
now?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
All right. Let me
So
see what
we're
the flip
playing-
turn is.
Man, we're playing yellow, black, red, huh? We're missing Django Fett that much. I can't blame it. Okay, so it has Saboteur on the ground and Saboteur on the pilot. I mean, sure.
And if it's a transport, it gets +1.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's 4-5,
Big.
and it can it redeploy and all that trench.
No, this is not a redeployer.
Let me
No.
show them how to use the stream deck. 1 second.
Sure. Go right ahead. I will just kindly chill here. I mean, I do think that, unfortunately, that 34 HP is going to come in big this game, boys. Big. And it's the same. It's a similar concept to what we were piloting with the Django with the 30 health. If you do have the more HP and you're an aggro deck and you get the initiative, you are just steamrolling.
All right. I'm gonna swap
So
their
let's
names.
see if Leia's going to go down with that game plan.
Yeah, I swapped their names. They were
Oh, there you
different
go.
person. We're good now. And let me change the deck too.
It just flips, bro. Sabine Lake Country is crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like it.
It's the salt mines. Is it salt mines? Spice mines. There's no salt mines. The spice mines. With,
That feels like a Dune reference.
a Doom reference.
That definitely is a Dune reference to the Spice Lords.
The Spice Lords.
But it does look like both players mulligan, so let's hope that they draw some playable
Yeah,
hands here
yeah,
and we don't get some passing turn 1. So I see a Crafty Smuggler
yeah,
on Lewis's side. So we got a pretty strong start. Crafty is smuggling.
I love Crafty Smuggler.
What a card, man. Literally, what a card.
Such a classic. This has been around for a while. Like,
I mean, if you look at games that are similar to this,
Yeah.
I think of Hearthstone a lot when it comes to this game because damage sticks.
it's very similar.
They have some similarities. And Shielded Minibot, that card was just really good.
Shielded
For a
Minibot?
really long, yeah, it's Crafty Smuggler, eh?
Yeah, it's a cheap little.
Oh! We got some insight. We got some insight, baby.
Judge?
Some waylays.
Judge.
We be waylaying.
Hey, somebody called Judge. I don't know. Anyways.
Anywho's.
Yeah, nobody saw that.
Nah, it's fine.
Sleight of
I'm
hand.
resourcing it anyways. Don't worry. I should
I'm resourcing anyway, and then he plays it. I had a second one.
Yeah. Shows you
You
resources.
just didn't know.
But yeah, no, that Leia
Yeah.
deck has a pretty powerful start. Doesn't really have any pilots, but they're opting to keep the Millennium Falcon.
So what's the deal with this Leia deck? Why did it win yesterday at PPG, and why
Is it
did
gonna
it
win
do
again?
so well?
It's just
it might.
It's just powerful, man. What can I tell you? You get to play 34 health on an aggro deck,
Yeah.
which is always very powerful, right? If you
Green
just start
Leia.
putting people on some damage, then they're going to start getting pretty behind, and all of a sudden they're going to have to trade into you, which gives you some more time.
Yeah.
The fact that she has action economy, you know, tap swing with 2 dudes, makes it so that she can take the initiative pretty easily.
She action cheats naturally.
Yeah, exactly. And once the leader's out, she's pretty sticky. A 3/6 that swings for 4.
She heals, right?
No, she has raid 1, so we're going to go ahead and summon the Millennium Falcon here.
And
Meeting him in the air. I'm not sure if that's the wise thing to do. We're going to go ahead
Oh,
and
we
pay
got
1.
new Falcon.
Oh, we're going to go Saboteur to the face. New Falconio. So
New
going to go ahead and put
Falconio.
3 damage to the Leia's base on the Lake Country.
Yep.
Leia's going to be able to claim here, which is fantastic for them. And we're going to draw another Millennium Falcon off the top. Let's hopefully draw a nice little pilot to go along with it. And bada bing, bada no pilot.
And believe it or not, this is the first time Fernando's playing here today.
Yeah.
Have you seen him before?
Yeah, Fernie's my buddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, we play a lot of card games together,
Awesome.
and I inspired him to play some Star Wars. So he's a good player, known for other card games.
Yeah, he just showed up and he's like, oh, I want to play.
And yeah, we let
And
him
I'm like,
borrow the
come
Leia
in,
deck.
come in, come in.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this is like, we accept all new players. We need as much players as possible.
No, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good game, and I want to grow
Yeah.
the community as much as we can down here.
The Sabine player today, come on, his name, come on, Lin. He's so excited. He was so hyped today. He got his buy right now, but
Unfortunate.
he just started playing last week.
Oh, that's awesome.
He bought everything. He just went to the
He's
store. He's
just
like,
like,
give
I'm
me
in."
everything foiled.
Oh shit.
And Sabine's cheap, so he's
Yeah, yeah.
he's just missing 3 Pro Damerons, but that's about it.
No,
you
good
know.
for him. Good for him. I'm
Yeah.
glad that he hyped up for the Sabine. So here's what I'm talking about the mana cheating, right?
Yeah,
So
I
he
see
was
here.
behind by a little bit of damage, but the Leia just already caught him up, right? So he's
Pretty
up
much.
3 currently. Now, yes, his opponent has 4 damage on the board. He's going to go ahead and tap 1. And here's the unfortunate part about my boy Rio Durant. The fact that we have to pay 1 kind of sucks. Paying 1 is not free. So he's going to go ahead and swing for 3 off of the... Yep,
Oh,
and then we're going to
ambush
go
blue
see
leader.
the blue leader. So this is another thing about the blue leader. He doesn't have to pay the 2 extra to become a 5/5. He can just casually ambush people
Pretty
for
much.
3 mana. And this is a pretty good turn. Now we're going to go ahead and catch up on the board. We're equivalent in damage-ish. And we actually are ahead in life because of the late country. So now what is his opponent supposed to do here? He goes and plays a unit. I claim I'm hitting you with 2 dudes.
Yeah.
You know?
And then, so this is a real mono green deck because it's literally 1 green. And I think we should start calling mono decks just lake country decks because they're true mono.
Yeah,
And
surely.
then double colored decks should be called double green, double blue, stereo.
I see you. I see you.
Stereo blue, stereo green.
Just static.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting turn that comes from the Leia, right? So Leia has 3 units on the board this turn, plus the ability to deploy the leader. So with that, look at how much economy
Oh
this
my
Leia
God.
can cheat, right? So we're gonna
Right
go ahead and
now-
attack with 2 units. I don't think the blue leader is a rebel, unfortunately, or is he? Pull up the blue leader.
Blue leader.
Chat, bring up the blue leader.
It is a rebel.
It is a rebel, so even better. Synergizes perfectly with the deck. So
Yeah.
we're going to be able to attack with 2 units here, and he's
It's
going to
6
attack with
damage.
the damaged one because of obviously game
Yeah.
mechanics.
Is the Falcon? No, Falcon's not a rebel.
Falcon should not be a rebel,
That is too much.
unfortunately. But the Falcon is pretty safe at a 4 health stat line
Yeah.
versus his opponent, unless Rio Durant wants to pay 1 mana to trade the 7th fleet into the Falcon to lose the shield, which he might have to do.
Yeah, this is a very interesting finals because we never see Rio, and it is Leia Lake Country, really interesting. So this is actually really fun to watch. I mean, I don't know what could happen here. This is my first time seeing Leia Country, but I've been hearing about it since the the SQ, the sector. Oh, he's dropped. Oh, because is he a 5-drop or 4-drop?
I believe he's a 5-drop. And yeah, so he immediately goes there. But this gives the opportunity for Leia to swing
Yeah.
in with the Millennium Falcon.
Pretty much.
So you're going to get an extra 3 damage. You're going to go to 15. And
Fleet Lieutenant, but it's not a rebel.
can you bring up the Falcon?
Let's bring up that Falcon.
Chat,
Where is
bring up
that
the Falcon.
I'm scared now.
Perhaps it is. It's all the way on the right. Perhaps it is.
It is
a rebel unit.
No way.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a rebel.
We're gonna go hit him for 5, and look, now my opponent. Here's where we start getting lost
Yeah.
in the game.
Well,
when my opponent's
yeah.
trading into me, it's just too difficult, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So
the board, it's got too much board, and everything is hitting twice in one action.
See, he goes trade, and then
Yeah.
he goes deploy Leia.
And then
Best card that
save
he
for
can go
4.
here is no good to me dead. Or no good to me check in the
Yeah,
chat.
he hasn't played any resources.
I guess he claims there with 5 resources up, and that is
Or he's going to claim immediately.
unfortunate. So he's gonna have an answer for this board this turn.
Nine health left.
I do believe that gets closed out in almost 1 attack, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So let's see. Can we get a flip of the Leia? Can we get the backside of Leia just so...
Oh,
Oh, we'll go ahead and see.
Is that the outmaneuver?
Ooh, outmaneuver.
Oh,
Everyone
makes
go to
sense.
sleep. Okay, that's a good play.
that's a
good
great play for a heavy ground.
I like that, but what are we going to do here from Fernando's side? Now, Fernando can do quite a couple things.
Yeah. Outmaneuver over here.
Yeah, that was pretty powerful, not going to lie.
That was a lot of value. I just shut it down completely, but Wing Leader, I mean, you had to do something this turn because Lake
This
Country's got
is,
a lot of health.
Here's the problem. He goes Wing Leader +2 to anything on the board,
Yeah.
and now Luis has to go ahead and claim here.
He has to
because-
claim because what are you going to do? If
Unless
you
he-
attack next turn, you're toast.
Again, no good to me dead could buy him some time, but you will just die to a Leia swing, unfortunately. So
It's 3 units attacking. She attacks.
2. It's just her plus 1 unit. You're looking at the front side. The back side is Leia plus another unit.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so he's going to scoop it up, noticing that, unfortunately, yeah, that is just too much damage coming
That's
out.
too much.
That's
it makes sense.
9 damage to the face, and that's exactly what I was trying to tell you. Look at the disparity in damage. Once you start getting ahead with an aggro deck, I mentioned this again round 1. I'm gonna mention it again. You put people hostage. You're like, what is he supposed to do? Not claim and lose?
This is dangerous, by the way.
No, I know.
Very powerful.
I saw how much he set up.
It's aggro, but with a lot of health.
No,
It's not faster than yours, though. Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
That's
This
the thing.
one, it does more in one action, but yours can come out quicker, and it has like record ECL, but this is a problem.
So
this is new.
I've played versus Leia since set 1.
Yeah.
Tristan was a huge fan of Leia. If
Leia
you
Red?
remember, Leia Red.
Yeah, classic Leia Red.
And Leia always follows under the issue of if you can remove the units, then the leader does nothing.
Yeah.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to check you for removal. It's going to force you to trade, right? Because if you're let's say we're playing the same matchup. I'm Sabine with 25 health, and you're Leia with 34. I'm going to have to trade into you because I start the game at -9 HP. So
Pretty much.
I'm going to be the defender, and then if they're able to get some amount of value and the ball rolling, it's going to be very hard to win.
And -9 HP is a big deal because the fact that you're getting 4 HP for losing a color, and now you're losing 5 for gaining a positive effect, you're at a 9 deficit already.
I mean, granted, they have ECO. ECO is very
Yeah,
powerful.
they have ECL,
I don't know if
and they lose a
ECL
color.
is better than 9 HP. That's the problem.
That's the thing, though. Like you're 9 negative for ECL.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
You got to go really fast.
You have to. Yeah, you're going to have to win the game very quickly. You're going to have to try and run them out of units, but it's not going to be an easy game.
You have to go really fast, Mr. Lin. You got to go really fast against Leia. she's fast.
It's like it's a deceptively fast. It's because of that fat base.
It's fat base, the fact that you can not worry too much, but also the fact that she action cheats every action. Natural action cheating. It's not even like a one-plate effect. It's literally like tap for free, go. 2 units, go.
Yeah.
And they're all rebels.
The more that you can claim the initiative, the more that you can do that. If your opponent can't answer the board, the more that you can just force them to trade into you, and it just starts to snowball.
Are they still mulliganing?
I think they're trying they're side decking. Yeah, they're side decking. I don't necessarily know what the Rio Durant deck is sides, but I'm trying to remember what side we built in for the Leia deck, and I'm not sure. I can't think of what he's siding here.
Yeah.
That matchup was so favorably for him that I don't even think I would side.
Yeah. I thought you were going to play today, but...
I got here too late. He actually played the deck I was going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I let him borrow. I mean, he's, like I said, new player. Let him play the decks.
Yeah. And so today I did not ban Django, but I did ban TDR and GJ.
Sure. I mean, you could...
But Django's... Nobody plays Django here anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't play it at locals.
Yeah.
It's a little too try hard. But yeah, I mean, those cards were definitely big bad boys, and you need to go to jail.
They're in jail now. At
Oh, yeah.
At 12, at like in exactly an hour, and let me see, an hour and 24
like an hour
minutes.
and 15, and they're straight into jail.
An hour and
Straight
15
to
minutes.
jail.
They are toast.
Yeah. But I get it. I mean, a lot of people have been. It's an interesting topic because a lot of people are upset about it, and a lot of people are happy about it. So it's very, I guess, divisive of the community.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, people cry. It's also like a skill thing,
They
but
banned
the
my
deck is
cards
oppressive.
when-
The deck is oppressive, but I mean, there's also a skill thing too.
Nah,
Everyone plays differently.
I'm telling you, man, that deck was
It is oppressive.
it was tier 0. Yeah, it was. I mean,
you're playing it.
for
I played it.
unfortunate reasons. I didn't want to play it, but I was like, this shit's too good not to play.
I didn't want to play it either.
just
Why
too
do you
good.
think you never see me at tournaments?
Yeah, every time I was in the top tables, my opponents
Yeah.
would look at me and they're like, damn, another Django. And I'm like,
I only joined this tournament once here, my own tournament, because we had
Uh-huh.
5. We were starting, and it was Tristan. He was like, "Oh, join! You should join. So we should be 6. So there's no bias." I'm like, "Fine." I ended up winning,
exactly.
and I did not want to play.
Exactly.
And I'm like, "Yeah, Django's kind of crazy."
yeah, it's kind of cracked. And
Yeah.
that was before set 4, I'm assuming.
That was set 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. If I go back here, I'll show you here. This is set 3, so it's before this. It was right here. Oh, it's bugged. But I could see it because tournament controller. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah, it was Django cheese. Just top decking, breaking in, and TDR every turn.
I mean, those cards are just crazy. And then this was before,
Yeah.
like I said, like the cards they got were so powerful. And I mean, the color combination, you have access to Cat Bane. What a crazy ass card from set 3.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just had access to a lot of good stuff. It wasn't really over the edge until recently, but man,
Yeah.
a little bit of foresight. So we're gonna start off with Rio
All right.
Durant.
We're going in there.
Offering to pass the initiative on to the Leia player. The Leia player is going to go ahead and start with the Phoenix.
The new green A-Wing, actually being green, but
No,
it's
it's
just
a
called
great
Phoenix.
card. It's like a Phoenix A-Wing or something like that, but it's just a 3-2 in the sky, which is, I think, one of the
Yeah,
first 3-2s
and-
for 2s in
and
the
it's
sky that we
green.
see.
And it's green, so it's perfect for Leia.
And it's Rebel. Yeah, no.
And it's a
Green,
Rebel.
3-2. Good stats, man. And the card that Rio Durant played, I'm not entirely familiar with, actually. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's real. Oh, that's the XP38 something speeder. You'll see it now. It's a pretty big unit. I think it has ambush. I'm not sure.
Okay, and this is one of the combos that the deck can possibly do. You have Chewbacca going into the Phoenix A-Wing,
put
and
that
Chewbacca
there.
is a huge, like, I mean, this is one of the best green-white cards that came out in Set 4. What a
Chewie's
fantastic
massive.
card.
Yeah, it's ambush 2/3 X34 speeder, and then Chewie coming out. You know, Chewie just being undefeatable by card effects is actually insane.
So that's going to go to sleep, and now here's the issue. Okay, I claim.
Yeah.
You're still going to get hit by 6. I mean,
You
yeah.
guys just have to claim because you don't want to just get action.
No,
cheated
no,
every
he
turn.
can't possibly claim his opponent. He exhausted his unit, so
Yeah.
he's going to go ahead and swing at him for 2.
But then, you know, you have to hit his base because 34 HP is a lot. You
No,
gotta start working.
It is.
He's got to start picking at the. He's got the spice mines. You know, start
It's-
mining at like Lake Country.
Yeah, it's a catch-22, bro. You got to get that spice
Gotta
one
get
way
that
or another.
spice.
And then there's a lot of cool cards here in this deck that like just kind of spawn units. So we have like the Poe Dameron 4-drop that can make an X-Wing, the Luke that can go ahead and
yeah.
when it gets kicked off of a ship, go down to the ground. So
And
there's a lot of really cool cards that Green got in this set that because of Django, you didn't really get to see a lot of. But I think now, in a healthier format, we're going to get to see them. So we're going to see a Bright Hope, a oldie, but a goodie.
Goldie.
Yeah, man. A 2/6 Sentinel in the sky is a big deal here.
Yeah, he just locked the space, and then there's no way to deal with Chewbacca.
We're
You
going to go
can't
ahead and
even.
see the waylay. Okay, we're just going to
That
take
makes
6 to
total
the face.
sense. And you can't bounce Chewie, right?
No, you cannot.
'Cause, yeah, so that's even crazier.
Unfortunately.
take 6
So he
damage.
takes 6. I mean, Leia's going to claim here, but you're going to have to go ahead and take some tempo off of him here. At least hit him as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, what do
Surprise
you,
strike his A-Wing, man. I don't know. Do some damage to that thing. You
Yeah,
gotta
so
get
he's
rid of
gonna
it
go
somehow.
ahead and deal 2 damage, deal another 3 damage, 5 damage trade this turn, plus 2 from earlier, puts him up 1 damage.
Yeah.
So we're still racing here. Unfortunately, this is Leia's flip, but it's also Rio
home
Durant's
run?
flip.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's resourcing home one.
It's a little too big for the situation, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's too late. I mean, it's too early right now.
It's too early, but there are some just really good cards in Fernando's hand.
He could
we
do
have-
anything.
Yeah, so we're going to see how he wants to navigate this turn.
Yeah, and there's so many good green cards this set. It's like just the green A-Wing, just a plus right there. The Chewie, everything's green, and then Leia's, and they're all rebels.
Yeah, no, it
like,
it was a good
what the
deck
hell?
choice. Evelyn really cooked with this list. Really,
Yeah.
really cooked. So let's see what Fernando decides to do here. I mean, he's really just got so many options. I think he can't really pick a bad line this turn. I actually can't think of one.
Yeah. I don't even know what Real does. He just attacks.
He
for
becomes
one?
like a Saboteur. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he goes ahead and taps 1 and gives something Saboteur +1. So I guess he gets
Yeah.
around like heavy Sentinel formats.
But then there's hardly any Sentinels that Leia besides Bright Hope, and then maybe the Echo Base Defender.
Yep.
So like,
So-
you're using like half your leader's ability, and Leia gets to use her full ability no matter what.
Yep.
So that's also a negative.
As
there.
long as you're deck building in a
Yeah.
smart fashion. So we're gonna go ahead and deploy the Leia
She's
here.
out.
That's gonna be my action. What does Rio Durant show me with? A surprise strike
She's
trading
I
into the
see.
Shui.
I knew it. I mean,
No,
you
that
have
was
to.
good.
You
That was
have to
good.
kill it with surprise strike.
It was good. It was a little greedy on Fernando's part, not swinging with the Chewie. He wanted to really be, I guess,
Yeah.
mana efficient here.
Yeah,
So he's
I
gonna-
guess he was confident, thinking that nothing could remove Chewie, but then he did the right thing. Luis
Yeah, he was
killed
able
it,
to
yeah.
go ahead and get some value here. So he's going to go ahead and trade into the 2-drop, which is going to go ahead and
Yeah.
return 2 damage to him. I don't know how much I like this play. It's going to go ahead and leave his opponent with 3 damage. He still has 4. I mean, he still has 5
3?
resources to play with here.
Leia's got 5.
Yeah,
Leia has
Leia
cards.
has not played a single card this turn.
Okay, he tapped all his cards.
Going to go ahead and pay
Of
3
course,
for the
shield.
7th. Okay.
Is he going to Durant it?
Duranting it is a little rough because it
Can't attack.
doesn't
yeah.
attack immediately.
Yeah.
And it allows his opponent to go ahead and set up this
Yeah.
turn, which I think what Fernando is trying to do.
I think Fernando's just going to drop everything now.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and play
Is
a
that Luke?
Phoenix. He goes and adds Luke to it.
Luke Pilot right there on Fernando.
Yes, sir.
Right there. That's
So-
such a good card. If the unit dies, he gets deployed to the ground.
Yes, sir.
Gets to be played to the ground.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool card because
Yeah.
you don't see things like this. This is why he doesn't mind meeting the 7th Fleet in the sky. It's like, okay, you want to
Yeah.
trade into me by paying a card. I still retain my pilot, which
Yeah.
is fantastic.
It's a
Card
big
economy.
movie references in the movies. I think Empire War, where Luke just falls to the ground after losing a snow speeder or something.
I am not going to be able to answer that question. Pass.
Well, he did do that.
I have to. So I know this year is the 25th or the 30th anniversary of Episode 3, and I'm really excited to go ahead and watch it towards the end of the month. But until then, spoilers.
Oof.
Nah, I mean, I watched this when I was a kid. I'm just rewatching it to kind of like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you want spoilers.
No, it's not spoilers. I've seen all of Star
Oh, okay.
Wars.
But,
I'm focusing. I'm
yeah.
trying to hard watch it now. I'm watching the
Yeah.
Clone Wars currently.
Oh,
Man,
Clone Wars is
the-
awesome.
God damn, it's long though. Let me tell you.
Yeah. You'll love like season 5 through 7 is amazing. Probably some of the best things in Star Wars. That was
This is a really cool card that we don't get to see enough.
that
This is,
Sentinel.
True Strike. No, I mean the green spell is a fantastic removal. Basically, target a unit.
Strike true.
Strike true. I think I
Yeah.
said it opposite. So he's going to go ahead and swing in the 7th Fleet. That's going to go ahead and defeat this to bring back the Luke.
Yeah, there was 2 cards we hardly see often. I think he put a Space Sentinel, and then Strike True right after that.
And then we're going to go ahead and Fleet.
Oh yeah, he had this out.
Lieutenant.
He had the contracted Jump Master.
I think that card's great, but you know
To
what deck he's
transport,
really
yeah.
good in? Well, besides this one, because he's obviously a transport, is Cad Bane. Underworld 2/4 Sentinel is
Yeah.
fantastic. We still haven't seen the leader deploy.
He's still behind.
He's just, and unfortunately, now it's going to start becoming a
It's
little bit
gonna
of a
be worse.
problem. Yeah, we don't really have good removal options in these color combinations. It's very soft removal,
Yeah.
so we'll have to go ahead and see exactly how Lewis tries to claw back into this game.
Yeah.
Fernando probably wishing he didn't resource that home one. It does look like we're going to be able to get to home one territory. Deciding on the resource here, going to go ahead and switch it around. And this is a really, no, please don't, not, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a ruling on that you can swap out, you can move around your resources, and with your tapped resources and untapped resources, no matter what. Like, let's say you tapped a smuggle card for like something else and you forgot that was that. I think you could swap them out as long as it's the same
I
at
personally,
any time.
if it's the same card, I don't see a reason why not to. I just don't think it matters.
Yeah.
If people start swapping their cards randomly in a tournament, I will be calling a judge though, because
Yeah.
that may be for a reason that is
for
advantageous
for
to them.
cheating, yes, that's not good. But like I think like you're allowed to swap out cards at any point in time.
Perhaps. I'm not necessarily
Yeah.
sure with that. I'm not familiar with that
I think
rule.
I read that today. So let's say you had 4 tapped and you had 4 here untapped,
Uh-huh.
and you have a smuggle on your tapped.
Sure.
It'll cost you more to take it out now because you have to pay and then take out the smuggle. Because you could tap the smuggle, but you can't now. Well, you could actually be like, oh, I'm going to take out 2 of the untapped and swap it with the 2 tapped. And as long as it's the same, 4 and 4, I think you could swap them around.
Perhaps, but I don't think that
Yeah.
necessarily nets you any more resources,
No, it doesn't.
right?
It's
So-
more like you could just tap the smuggle card too to pay for itself.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think it's just people trying to be cute. So we're gonna go ahead and see Leia swing
Let's
with
see
the
what's
Fleet
happening.
Lieutenant.
Oh God.
Summon the Leia, swing with the Luke, and now we finally see
this
Rio Durant coming onto the
might be
7th
too
Fleet
late, though.
Defender. But we're completely tapped out here. I do believe that Fernando can just claim pretty freely, and that is just 7 damage. As
Is
opposed,
that Poe?
that is Poe. Poe's kind of cool. Like I get trying to play Poe because I mean this is just
Yeah.
cool.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I like him, man. So his Poe's going to come down. He's going to create an X-Wing token. The X-Wing. He's going to then attach himself to the X-Wing here. This is kind of troll.
It's
but
like
I-
opposite Luke.
Yeah,
It's just like instead of from space to ground,
He
it's
goes from ground to space.
It's getting launched into space.
and
They just
then-
put him in a rocket.
yeah,
All right.
in a cannon.
Yeah.
Launch him up there.
They
my
literally
boy.
just not even a rocket. It's just they just put him in a cannon.
So let's see. This is the same issue that Lewis was in a couple games ago. You're going to start running out a little bit out of steam here, and
If he
unfortunately,
attacks, it might be over for him.
he's going to go ahead and. Oh, it's actually not Rio Duran. It's Vader that's on the 7th Fleet Defender. It's
Oh,
going to
he
go ahead and trigger
pings,
Vader's effect.
and
Vader's
then
going to go ahead and ping, and then now ping again.
Ping again to base or unit.
Sure.
Did he do that? Oh, he did. He pinged base. Yeah, 20. But
Okay,
I mean,
and then we're going to go ahead and flip Rio. Rio's going to go ahead and trade into the Leia.
okay.
Sure, and then I'm going to claim and deal 7 to the face.
And
GG, and Fernando goes ahead and
GG.
takes it. And just like I said, that Leia deck definitely has some
That
legs.
is crazy. And Leia takes it 2-0, and Fernando now the winner for today.
Probably. There is still one more match going on. I guess it depends on tiebreakers because of the
Yeah,
weird
let's
cut.
see.
But I do think
Phase
that
3-0.
that Leia deck showcased, I mean, he didn't drop. I don't think he dropped a singular game.
Not a single game today. Was that 2-0? Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
I think all his games were 2-0. It's just a very well-built deck. Nothing really changed in the deck, and
Yeah.
it did well. Why wouldn't it continue to do well?
Yeah, I mean,
Beats me, right?
it won yesterday. It'll win today, probably.
No, and I did well at the Denver tournament, and if it was doing
Yeah.
well there with the cancer that was Django, I mean, imagine now.
And if you look here, like, Django isn't really winning everything, like, at all. You see all these tournaments? Django's hardly there. It won Denver. It won, like, Milan, I think. Yeah. And then it won, like, some open some Atlanta. Oh, yeah, the Boston, Atlanta. So he's not winning everything, right? But the thing is, like, he's everywhere.
But I do believe no. It's just like the rest of them just have to be copes, right?
They're all Django's here. Like,
Yeah,
top
if you,
eights are full of
If you
them.
look at if you just look at it, it's just coping.
Yeah.
The Liverpool, I mean, the boss guy winning, and kudos
Yeah,
to him.
this guy just, classic boss, man.
Kudos to him. I think that deck is very hard to pilot, and depending on his matchups, even worse. But it does seem to I mean, it's going to have a good Django matchup, possibly, depending on the Django list. But
I guess it's like a little bit of luck and then also good player.
no, of course.
Yeah,
Of
good
course.
player.
I mean, if you look at the other tournaments, though, I mean, I don't know how possibly Boba Fett can win a tournament in Australia. I mean, respect to my baddest batch.
32. Yeah,
Yeah,
3
yeah.
Bobas and done a single Django.
No,
I
but
guess.
I think this was like an off-meta tournament. There's just no shot.
Yeah, they're minor tournaments.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a
these
reason.
are for sure for fun.
Showdown was Piet Blue.
Yeah,
and
Piet's a good deck.
One Django.
Yep, that's crazy.
Ho.
Yeah. Cad Bane.
Obi-Wan.
I think Cad Bane was a good option. Cad
Cad-
Bane was a
I think
fantastic
they
deck. I
were-
didn't see much Cad Bane in Denver.
They were talking about Cad Colossus being like the counter to Django.
Cad Green, Cad Blue, whatever Cad color you wanted to pick, was very good into Django. Because
Yeah.
if you're just playing units to them, they're going to have
Yeah.
a very difficult time into you. Because you're clearing them while developing, and eventually they'll whiff, and then that's when you really take over. And your leader being a 2/8, almost impossible to clear.
Yeah, the
Impossible.
raid 2. The pinging. I also
Relentless
think,
Pursuit, Cad Bane, the literal card Cad Bane,
Cad Bane itself, yeah,
just
the unit.
GG's them on the spot, basically.
Captures all 3.
Yeah, captures everything, swing with my leader, they go summon
Screw
something,
your
Relentless
Juggernaut,
Pursuit,
Screw your Juggernaut, screw your IG,
Yeah.
screw this.
because they're damaging their stuff too. you
Yeah,
know?
and
So.
I think there was 3 leaders or 3 deck styles that were really good against Django, and it's anything that shields heavy. So besides Cad Blue and Cad whatever, Luke Data Vault, because he can shield everything and he can't exhaust, and also Garl Saxon shield villain is so good against Django. That's why he was actually at a negative percentage win rate against Garl Saxon.
Yeah, Garth Saxon was a good deck. I personally didn't play against any, but I was afraid of the matchup, so much so
Yeah.
that I played the 4-drop Krennic's Authority in order to
Yeah.
counter it in my main deck,
Because-
just in case I saw the Garth Saxon.
Because they would drop ST-149, which is the shielded like Lamba shuttle. It's like the black only villain only.
I played that in my main deck
Yeah.
just to beat that deck.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's,
Yeah, and I guess we're getting a little bonus match here, a little bonus Vader Blue, man.
Oh, he swapped out.
I have been hearing about this Vader Blue, so let's see what it can possibly do.
All right, so it's what is it? And it's the pilot Vader.
Very scary.
All right.
Inferno 4. Powerful units. We're going to go ahead and look at the top 2 cards of our deck, decide if we want to keep them there or shove them to the bottom. We'll keep one, and then we will bottom the other. Any bottoms in the chat? And then we're going to go ahead and see a
Let's see
Luke.
nobody's saying anything. Okay.
No bottoms in the chat. Okay,
Damn.
all
okay.
tops.
Okay, yeah.
Respect.
Good top decking over here.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and see a Luke being deployed on the ground unit. I'm assuming the Vader's going to go ahead and take the initiative here. Let's go to the next round, baby. What are we waiting for?
Yeah,
Actually, what are we waiting for?
I have no idea. I guess there's still people in bracket. by the
No,
way.
no, I meant like
Yeah.
they were just kind of like chilling
Yeah,
there.
they were just like.
They were just AFK. All right, so we're going to go ahead and untap here with our resources.
Got
I think
3
Darth
and 2?
Vader is waiting. Okay, we're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and see what do we do
Yeah.
on this turn.
Lewis wanted his run back.
He did definitely want that run back. So we're going to go ahead and attach Iden into
it's-
the Inferno 4, giving it a shield and giving it a
Baby
little bit of
girl.
a buff. We're going to go ahead and see Leia come down. Leia's going to come down for 3 mana, immediately swing with the Luke and give it Restore 1. Not that it matters.
Yeah, it's baby girl Iden.
Baby girl Iden.
That's a great card, man.
No, very powerful.
Yeah,
Very, very
shield
powerful.
3. What is it, 3/3?
Yep.
It's insane.
And we're going to go ahead and
There she
use
is.
Vader's ability. We've attacked with a
Ooh.
ship, so boom, bada bing, make
Bada
a
bing,
little
bada
token.
boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And here we go. I'm going to put the
Very
regular
cool, very
viewpoint
cool.
right here.
Yeah, yeah, go for it. So
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and go
Yeah.
back. It looks like Leia this time has the initiative. Leia also has 2 units on the board. And you know what happens with 2 units on the board?
You get to attack twice with 1 action.
Let's do it, baby.
You
So
get runned over pretty much.
yeah, so we're going to go ahead and see it right here. And woohoo, who could have saw
there
this
she
one coming?
goes.
Bam, 6 damage.
I'm gonna need to do like a little special effect, like little blaster bolts, like pew pew pew.
Yeah, just
you know
pew,
when when.
yeah, when they're
base.
just coming to face.
Yeah, I think I could probably get that in there somehow.
No, very powerful.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and put the action back onto Vader here. Let's see what
Yeah.
Lord Vader has to do. He's going to go ahead and tap
And-
2 to tap 3,
Yeah.
tap 2.
Experience. Just letting everybody know this is a skirmish. The tournament is over. We'll just wait till they're done and time. But that's it for today, though. So we'll wait after this game is done, and then we'll be ending the stream.
Okay, sounds
Just
good.
one
So we're
game.
going to go ahead and strike true, remove that unit. He's going to go ahead and attack
Yeah.
in with, what is this?
Unless the game is hyped, then we'll keep watching.
Yeah, this is 6 damage. We're going to go ahead and tap it up to
Is that
11
tokens? Oh,
damage.
yeah.
Going to go ahead and summon a token with Darth Vader. Leia has the initiative once again.
Sorry.
No, all good, man.
He's
Gonna
got them Etsy tokens, man.
Those tokens are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. They feel a little flimsy, though, I will say.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably cheap, but hey,
I mean, they look cool.
you don't have to use real cards. Just print those again.
True.
Yeah.
So it goes back to the Leia's turn, and I do think that Leia just does a casual little flipperoni or deals 6 damage off the rip. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, why not? Like,
yeah.
you're hitting for 5 or 6 every turn
What do we
for
yeah.
free.
And remember, I mean, this is not all the damage that he's taken. There's still a Leia dealing 4 damage to you.
Yeah.
Right at towards the end of this round.
And she comes out at 5, right?
She comes out right now, so he's gonna have to keep. Now, he has he has an answer in his hand though.
I'm
so,
surprised obviously, like, she got out power crept by like a lot of other decks, but then I think Lake Country really, and the new set 4 cards really pumped her up like crazy.
Certainly.
All the new green
This
ships,
blue leader card, what a fantastic card.
It's grounded her space.
We're gonna go
it's
ahead
crazy.
and ambush here, and
It's
this is another
double
cool.
experience.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and pay the 5 to go ahead and give it that experience. We went ahead and dodged the space here while taking out one of his units, which is really, really good.
But if you notice, they're both the same damage into base right now.
So he's going to go ahead and summon Leia,
Yeah.
and I think he's going to get that Leia entrenched all day, baby. Very powerful card.
Oh,
He said,
waited
I'm
for that.
giving up. I am giving up the
You're-
ground. It is on you, my boy. So I believe
Yeah.
Fernando's going to claim here.
You're not hitting my base for nothing.
And that's really strong since Leia's ability is on attack only.
She can't use it.
This is a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and attach a pilot here. It's going to go ahead and
Yeah.
summon another TIE fighter, swing into face, tap Vader, summon another TIE fighter, and we've got a board in space. Where's the outmaneuver now?
They ain't nothing.
Where is
Entrenched
the
right there.
outmaneuver now? And damage is pretty close. We have 18 on Leia's base, and I believe like 17 or 16 on the Vader's.
16.
16. But that gap can close pretty darn quickly with a couple leader flips. It is
Yeah.
Vader's turn to come out. He's going to
Yeah.
attack directly for 3 damage.
And Fernando still has like, freaking 2 units on ground, like 2 extra units, 3 units extra.
But this
on
game
ground.
could quickly end, especially with Vader coming out. So we're going to go ahead and see a 5 damage,
Yeah.
6 damage swing to the face here, putting Fernando at 23,
And
11
Vader
points.
Vader hasn't come out yet.
It has not. It has
He
not.
can come out grounded, but Vader will kill him. Leia will kill him.
So
Oh, I
this
see that.
bright hope
He needed
is
that.
certainly giving him a lot of hope this turn because we're going to go ahead and attack in here. We're going to have to trade off a lot of units to go into this Bright Hope, unfortunately. It goes back to Leia's turn here.
Definitely
Leia's
like how thematic the cards are.
Leia's going to go ahead and attack for 5 to the face, and that 5 is huge, right?
Oh, yeah. Six
Unfortunately, it doesn't put him at 25 because if not, that would be a final. So he's going to go ahead and...
What'd he do?
I believe this is an ambush card.
Oh, it's that 4-1 ambush?
Yes, sir. So he's going to go ahead and ambush into the Bright Hope, and I would swing with the Luke. There's no reason not to, right? Because this puts him in checkmate, right?
Yeah.
Forcing him to claim or
Checkmate.
deal with the blue leader. One of the two options.
That 4-1 ambush card is really good, Yoda.
Yeah, so now Lewis is going to unfortunately have to claim here. Even with a nice
He
set
has
of
to.
turns and entrench, the leader just does not get to deploy.
And here's the thing, like, here's where Lake Country really shines. If Lewis had something to kill like Lake Country, if Lake Country was like 30 HP, he would at least be able to kill it for 7. But since it's 34, like, how's he gonna come up with the damage?
Correct. So that's just where it comes in, man.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of hope had he had like a victory leader this turn or something to give just an anthem of +1 3 separate times. But unfortunately, I don't think he can possibly get there.
Yeah.
And Lewis and Fernando takes it once again.
Once again, and well, that was just a skirmish, guys. But that was a fun little skirmish. It looks like.
You know what?
Lewis
I'm
was
gonna go
trying it
pick up a deck and beat Fernando.
All
I'll
right,
be back.
All right, there he goes. Your dam's out, and goodbye, guys. And we have our boy right here, and we're just gonna say goodbye. So yeah, put it on.
Yeah.
And our boy, first tournament, did absolutely awesome. He noticed the things he did wrong, and then I know it's painful, but that's the life of this game. Every action matters. So you know when you lose from the beginning.
No, for sure.
That
And
one decision.
No, especially like, oh man, I wish I knew Salvatore better because
Yeah.
I completely thought that Salvatore just meant, yeah, you can ignore this unit and just attack whatever else, but not that unit.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand that very well. So I was like, okay, now actually it makes sense. But hey, you learn.
But you're having fun, right?
No, dude, it was great. Like actually, I was like, dude, man.
How are you thinking how this game is? Like,
No, overall, I think the game is just like I feel like the most accurate way, like to just put into words like to this game is like it's just fair, meaning that like, dude, if you put yourself into that situation, don't blame the deck, don't blame anything because you can absolutely mulligan.
Yeah.
That's something that I feel like is
no
something
negatives.
correct.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
only
that.
one.
Yeah, well, only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. And it's like I feel like in Magic for sure, if you're going competitive, your first hand matters a lot.
Yeah.
This one says, look, man, you only have 50 cards. You can actually go through it. And depending on how the deck works, I mean, you work with what you have. And that's what I like about this game a lot.
You usually always get a good hand.
Correct,
Yeah,
yes.
You can play with that.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, you just figure out what's going to happen. For
Yeah.
sure, it's just such a great game for you to just be in the present because at the end of the day, I feel like this game really emphasizes, hey, next turn is next turn, and you don't know what you're going to draw. You really don't know. So it is what's going to happen, So I feel like the game is definitely great. I would love to learn more about it, especially going to like different formats. Like I really want to try Twin Suns.
Yeah, no, that one's super fun.
Yeah.
It's such a meme.
No, for sure. Richie was actually talking to me about it. He's like, no, dude,
He loves Twin
Yeah,
Suns.
I want to really try it out.
You have the mat, right?
Correct, yes.
Have you tried playing with your friends?
Not yet because Last doesn't have Twin Suns yet.
Oh man, I think we need to do. I need to come here on a day where like we're not doing a premiere.
Yeah.
And then I'll just bring my bulk and just give you guys bulk.
No, for sure,
There's so
for sure.
many good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Yadam was like, oh, I'm tired of seeing Leia win. I'm gonna beat it myself. Yadam actually got, I think, top 16 at the sector qualifier last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got at one of the biggest regionals.
That's pretty
It's not
good.
the regional, but it's the one below a regional.
Yeah.
So he got top 16 or top 32, I think. He went like 8-2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, Yadam's
That's
one of the
crazy.
best players here.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna beat this Leia. I don't know though. He might get cooked. So Fernando's playing hard today. They are friends though. So
Yeah. No, Fernando definitely overwhelms a lot of the games. Every time I see him, it's like, no, I'm going to get the upper hand of you have to trade with whatever I have because if you do not kill my stuff, I'm going to kill you first. So definitely I see the aggro that has into the deck. But Fernando, like the games that I have with Fernando, like whenever I will pull the aggro, like with Sabine that we went to game 3, like the second game,
Yeah.
it was for sure we're going back and forth. And
Yeah.
that was pretty good. Yeah,
Well, since the rounds are over, I'm going to end the stream.
perfect.
Because we're done here.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody enjoyed it. And you could always go back and watch your game since you were on stream, so that's a good thing.
No, absolutely.
And you could be like, damn, that's what I should have done. That's what I should have done.
Yes.
You could hear
No,
us
for sure.
talking about it too.
Oh no, yeah, for
And be
sure.
Like, oh. And then you
Yeah.
can hear like the laughing with Darksaber, experience with Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like you have to use it. You have
No,
to
no,
use
yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it for sure. I feel like this game is also like you have to micromanage whatever you have right now. It's
Yeah.
like, look, man, you work with what you have right now. Do something about it,
Yeah.
and don't forget it. I'm like, for sure,
Yeah.
I gotta start reading more my cards because I got so used to just going to Magic and said, okay, I already know what this card does. I already read it once. I don't have to read it another time.
Yeah.
But no, for sure, it matters a lot.
Yeah.
And man, like it's definitely an experience. This tournament was great. I
Yeah.
loved it.
It was
I
going to be
learned a
4
lot.
rounds. It was going to be 4 rounds, but
Yeah.
2 players dropped because that hardly happens in this game.
Yeah.
People just go all the rounds. They
Yeah.
love this game. But today, I guess, like 2 dropped, I think.
Yeah.
That's fine. It happens. So I put it back down to 3 rounds because, like, there's no point doing 4 rounds if like, we have 7 players. So we had 9 today.
Yeah.
And some of our core players, and we got new players, and some of our core players weren't here this week. Next week might be even more stacked. We might get 12 or 14.
Ooh, okay.
Because our core players are showing up. So we have people on vacation, and that's why they're not.
Oh, perfect.
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
Other-
I was wondering where Ivan was.
he was on vacation.
Oh,
He's one of them.
He's on vacation. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you all, and the stream will be over now. So let me change this real quick, and see you guys.
Take
Thank
care.
you all.
Have a good night.
Good night.